Hello and a very good morning. Welcome to Shop on TV. I'm Hayley Green.
I'm Sean Crawley.
Together with Shaylee, and together we are getting fit.
We are.
In the easiest possible
way. We've got a fantastic deal for you tonight. This is an oscillation board. It maximizes your muscle activation simply by standing on it, sitting on it, or leaning on it. It's such a great bit of kit, isn't it?
So though all we're doing is standing on the machine, our bodies think we're running up and down stairs. It thinks we're trampolining, it thinks we're skipping, it thinks we're exercising to a degree that you probably would not be able to exercise, because what you see moving is my muscles contracting, relaxing super quick. So my body thinks I'm doing loads and loads of squats, and if I was actually doing squats regularly, I'd be using around about
40 to 60% of muscle activation.
Yeah, because I'm working out, I am moving. However, from 40 to 60% exercising like I am now to actually just doing this, I'm now using up to about 90 to 100% of my muscles fibres, so allowing me to tone, to strengthen.
It's such a brilliant deal. We've got the best price we've done on the oscillation board from Max Health. 075248 is the item number. It should be our usual price of £799.99, not tonight. It's got £320, no, £420 off the price.
It has, and only for 24 hours. You can go elsewhere if we sell out, and we do tend to lose this stock really quickly. You can shop elsewhere, and it is $799. It is $742.99. It is Costco. They do great deals. Virtually
still almost £600.
Amazing price with us, and of course you can split that cost with PayPal, pay in 3. But allowing you to get yourself back into shape after Easter, after all those eggs, getting yourself slimmer and trimmer and feeling a little bit healthier.
That summer body that we all want. If you want to use that PayPal that Hayley was talking about, $129.65 on your first of 3 interest-free payments if you pay online. Remember, shopontv.co.uk. You stand on it, you sit on it, you lean on it. It's a brilliant deal. £420 off the usual price. 075248 is your item number. It's not all we've got on the show. There's loads more available. Something that we've also got with an extra special discount is the Kendox Life Tracker watch. This is feature packed, this watch that we've got for you. You can do so much with it. 18 different sports modes. You can track steps. You've got a calorie burn, sleep tracking, health metrics. You can make and receive calls. Honestly, it follows your sleep as well.
I love the fact it follows your sleep, so it makes you realise what affects your sleep. Perhaps you're eating too late, perhaps you're drinking too late, perhaps you're eating the wrong things later on in the day. It becomes part of your life, and actually I would pay $79.99 just for the fact it finds your phone. It's absolutely amazing. When you can't find your phone anywhere, you press a button, it'll make your phone ding, so you know exactly where your phone is.
It's also got an extra discount.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Already reduced by £20. Automatically at checkout, you get another £10 off, so it comes down to $69.99.
What a great gift idea.
Brilliant. Great Father's Day present.
Father's Day coming up. Perhaps it's somebody's birthday. I think, honestly, for everybody. I bought a watch that does all of this. My watch was like £500, £600. My watch doesn't do anything different to what you're seeing on your screen right there, which will be, when you put it into your basket, $69.99.
177537 is your item number. We've got a sauna. Can you imagine having a sauna in your home, an indoor-outdoor sauna for less than £200? We've got a brilliant collagen supplement available on the show as well. Check it all out there on the website, shopontv.co.uk. Whatever you're shopping for, you have got to be quick. We are going to be busy tonight, really busy.
We are. Remember, all you need to do is stand on this machine, sit on this machine, lean on this machine, and you are exercising. So if you're not great at exercising, if you want to get a little bit trimmer, but going to the gym is never going to be you, this is going to be in your home, and all you need to do is use it for around about 10 minutes each day, and it is truly as simple as that. Well, hello to ITV1 STV already with us. A very good morning from us here on Shop on TV. I'm Hayley Green.
I'm Sean Crawley.
Together we're Shaylee, and together we have got an amazing night. Now, we didn't think we'd see this back at this price. It's the lowest ever price we've done. They've matched it, which it was never meant to happen, but it has happened, only for 24 hours though. So this is a very much a one-off opportunity for 24 hours to get a machine that's going to help you get back into shape.
This is an oscillation board.
It's so clever.
So clever. You can stand on it, sit on it, lean on it, and you maximise muscle activation. Hayley mentioned the price. We've got £420 off the usual price. It should be $799.99. It's down to $379.99. You don't even have to pay that today. $129.65 on your first of 3 interest-free payments if you pay online. Go to the website shopontv.co.uk and you will get that fabulous discount while stocks last. It's a 24-hour deal or while stocks last.
Now what you're seeing is my legs moving. I don't even have to move. All you need to do is get onto the machine. Your muscles are contracting, relaxing super quickly. This technology is used by athletes, ballerinas, ice skaters, because it's really good as well with your balance. It's working your core all the time, but it's working very much every muscle in your body by just standing, sitting or leaning on this machine. And if I actually turn around, you'll see how it works that back fat, how it works those arms by just sitting onto the machine. You're not doing anything other than getting onto the machine. And the other wonderful thing is, if you went to the gym, you'd have to go to the gym for a good hour to work out. If you went jogging, you'd have to jog for a good half an hour. All you need to do with this machine is actually get on it for, well,
about 10 minutes a day.
10 minutes.
10 minutes a day. We're going to show you some 3-minute challenges as we go through the show. We're going to meet Katie, our guest. We call her Sellout Katie because whenever she brings anything, it tends to sell out here on the channel. The price of this machine is so reduced. Like Hayley said, we had it one time before and it flew out the door. It's a £420 discount. If you buy it right now at maxhealthfit.co.uk, you'll pay our usual price of $799. At shopfit.store, £742.99. At Costco, great price. They've got it on a £200 discount.
They do some great deals, but nowhere near our deal. Our deal only for 24 hours, only up until midnight. Split that cost with PayPal, pay in 3, and it's all about just getting onto this machine. If you can only manage 2 minutes, 2 minutes is better than none. If you can manage 3 minutes, if you can build up to 10 minutes, honestly, that's all you need to do each day. You've got a great LED actual screen. There's 3 preset programs, which it's a bit like HIIT training. Will speed you up and slow you down. A bit like having a personal trainer, really.
But then you've got the manual speed,
which we love.
Between 1 and 10 on your manual speeds. Great that you've got a calorie counter on there. It gives you an idea of the calories that you're burning. You've got a Bluetooth connection to your phone and a built-in speaker, so the music that you line up goes with the beat of the actual vibrations of that oscillation technology. Infrared remote control, so you don't have to bend down to control it. 075248. Be quick, a £420 discount against the usual price. But it's not all we've got on the show.
We've got something else that I think you're going to love, but you're also going to love as a gift idea. And this is a smart tracker. This is a watch that very much becomes part of you. It'll encourage you to walk a little bit further. It'll count your steps. It'll encourage you to swim a little bit further. It'll encourage you to jog a little bit further. But it will also take your, give you an idea of your blood pressure. It'll give you an idea of what helps you sleep, because it actually tracks your sleep. So you might think, well, why didn't I sleep so well last night? I didn't get into that deep sleep. And so often it's down to eating that little bit too late. The features are amazing.
Yeah, you've got 18 different sports modes. You can track your steps, calorie burn, sleep tracking, health metrics. You can use it to make and receive calls and take messages and emails. You can play audio on there. You've got a great torch on there as well.
It's really
and you've also got Find My Phone. If you lose your phone all the time, it'll be invaluable just for that. It should be almost £100. We've got £20 off, but we've got a special for you. Automatically, when you go through to checkout, you're going to get another £10 off the price.
Again, only for 24 hours. This is going to be a great Father's Day gift. It's going to be a great present idea. All you need to do is put it into your basket. No codes needed. That extra £10 will come off for 24 hours only. Check that basket through, and again, you can split that cost.
It's $69.99 on checkout. You can use PayPal Pay in 3 and spread the cost. 177537 is your item number. One other thing we want to mention really quickly is the Cool Zone.
And we'll only get to mention it really quickly, because we've got very low stock of this. This does tend to disappear very, very, very quickly. This allows you, if you do sleep hot at night, to have this instant cooling, doesn't it? And this instant cooling is absolutely incredible to help you, I think, get that better night's sleep. And it's cool to touch. You don't have to put it into the fridge. You don't have to put it into the freezer. It's not plugged in. It's the material that is so, so clever. You can either lay directly onto the top of it, or you can put it under your sheet. And just have it under the sheet for, again, that coolness.
If you struggle with the heat, whether it's when you're in bed and it's stopping you from sleeping...
Whether you're a woman, you tend to have very hot nights.
This naturally dissipates the heat away from you. I was amazed, as soon as you touch the material, it's chilled. That's the great thing about this. Now, it should be £69. It's down to £39. So be quick if you want that. We are approaching single figures on that already.
You absolutely love it. It is something that does sell out very quickly, and sadly we can never get as much stock as we would like, and you've already found that available on our website. We have got pillows available as well, so if you do miss out on the whole actual pad, just check out the pillows. Now, the sauna, oh my word, have a little look at that on our website, because this blew us away. We never realised that you can have a sauna in your home that would fit into the corner of a room. Perhaps you've got a little gym area that you've built up. That'll fit into the corner of the room. Perhaps you've got an outdoor area, patio, decking, and perhaps you've got a hot tub. What a great thing to have is sauna. I went for a sauna today, and there's nothing more relaxing.
It's ultra hot as well. It feels warmer than a traditional sauna, and you can build it in a matter of minutes, honestly.
And do your own research. Do put in the internet, is a sauna good for me? You'll be blown away what it says about better sleep, about your skin. There's so many things that actually using a sauna can make a real benefit to your body.
Really can. Check that out quickly. We'll try and feature it a little bit later in the show, but we are massively busy already on our fitness board. Now, I'm hearing 10% of the stock is already in baskets. Katie is here.
Sell out Katie is here. 10% has gone. You definitely need to check those baskets through. Katie, what an amazing machine.
Do you know what? I'm so excited to be here. I've been with these boards. I've worked with these boards for about 8 years, and it doesn't surprise me that all of a sudden the stock is going. Like, it's impossible for us to keep them in stock. I mean, there's so many things to say that I have to start with the beginning.
Start at the very beginning.
First of all, let's face it, we did just eat our body weight in chocolate.
Yes, it is that time.
You know, it's the holiday time, and this is the perfect time to bring something like this into your own home, I think, personally.
And it's easy. This is what we were saying, isn't it, Katie?
So
and it's for every level.
Exactly.
Hayley's someone who likes fitness. She's going to get great benefits. But for someone like me, who doesn't do a lot, you don't have to do a lot.
Well, we're not doing a lot, are we? But our bodies think we are. We're fooling our brain. And my body now thinks I'm doing loads and loads of lunges. It thinks I'm running. It thinks I'm skipping. It thinks I'm exercising.
Very busy exercising.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
But all I'm doing is lean. You just need to get on the machine.
You just have to get on the board. And you know what? I'm just going to piggyback off of what you said, 2 different levels. Maybe you've got someone who just literally is not moving. Have them sit on a couch. Turn it on and just use this as a footrest. You're going to bring all that fresh blood and circulation, but you're going to get the muscle movement that we need. We're not meant to sit.
And this is what it's designed to do, to help you, isn't it, with that muscle activation?
100%. Okay, I'm going to start at the beginning because it couldn't be easier. You get the machine at home and you plug it in, and then you have the remote, okay?
Okay.
The remote, basically, you turn it on.
The remote's really easy,
now, we
isn't
talked
it?
about
Yeah,
it's really easy. You've got automatic options, which is going to be low, medium, and high, and it fluctuates in and out, which is like having a HIIT class. And if you just want to get on and get 10 minutes, great. I personally am a control freak, and I like to use the manual speeds because I've got a pretty cool formula. So I'm going to turn on manual.
And Sean's got the remote there as well, so you can actually see how the remote actually works. It's a very, very simple on and off button.
Yeah.
And then, like we say, we both go to the manual, but you have got your preset programs as well.
Really
I mean, I love the manual speeds because, again, my formula is from 1 to, you see a little plus and minus on the remote. 1 to 5 is for physical exercise, and believe it or not, physical exercise is harder when it's slower. And when you start to bring the speed above 5, now you're bringing the heart rate up to a low impact, which is how we burn calories.
Well, if we bring my speed right down, so you can see, so that's 1.
Oh, look at that difference.
And I can stand quite close together.
Yep.
And I've got movement. But actually, if I go further apart, and it actually says sort of walking, jogging, so it's a bit more intense. If I go right to the edge, it's more intense.
Wow,
and those are the muscles you'd be using if you were doing those tasks, like walking.
And that's just
jogging.
one level.
Yeah.
I can now go up to level 2, and it's even more. I can go up to level 3, and it's even more. Level 4, you can see that on your screen. Level 5, level 6.
You're going.
7.
You're going.
8.
And we're going to slowly
9,
get into the biggest
10.
muscle we have, which is the heart.
Right,
So
you're
we're
getting
bring
that
the
proper
heart rate up
workout.
as well. Now, I like to tell you about this too, because in the center, there's less movement, so it's a great way to get the muscles warmed up. Okay, now we're taking the feet a little bit wider to that jog position. So now I'm feeling it in my glutes. I'm not going to show you.
Show us your glutes.
Let me just turn around. Into the hip flexors, and down the inseam, which is the adductors. So if this is a place in your body that you want to physically tone.
Yes, please.
Because what we didn't really talk about is it just looks like we're shaking. Wrong. It's those muscles passively contracting.
It's that muscle activation we talked about at the beginning, isn't it?
Because I could squat. I could get off this machine right now, and I could just do regular squats. So you could exercise at home. Right, okay, I'll do some squats.
Actually, we can show the movement, can't we, with the seismograph application?
Yeah, well, right now I'm using about 40 to 60% of my muscle fibers.
A few different muscle groups.
Yeah.
But you get on this, and because the board is trying to throw you off, it's never going to throw you off. But basically, you've got so many more muscles that have to get activated to actually to keep you on board.
So if I stand on the machine, from going from doing more work than I am now, I've gone from 40 to 60% of muscle fibers to around about 90 to 100% of my muscle fibers in action.
That's
and
the
you're
difference
solid.
it makes,
You're solid as a rock, and look at what's happening. I mean, it's quite amazing. So I'm just going to go out to the wider position. Now, guess what? I'm going right into the old tum-tum. Okay. So we're getting into the front wall. We're getting into the obliques. We're getting around to that dreaded.
So this is great for your balance, isn't it?
100% for balance, but also if you're wanting to get in and really tone, like we can do exercises on a static surface, you know, forever and ever. But look what's happening. I mean, I don't want to show you, but I'm going to show you.
And this is why elite athletes use this, and ballerinas, rugby players, football players,
this kind of technology,
high-profile athletes and dancers and people who need their core, but also who need a result quickly, okay? Now bend in the knees just for a sec, a little micro bend. Now all of a sudden, you'll notice that the upper body is quite quiet, but guess what? Hamstrings and calves is getting this amazing workout. So you're able to isolate different parts of the body that you physically want to get in and strengthen and tone. So it's not just toning. Again, those muscles are contracting into fatty pockets and firming away like you would if you were exercising, but you're also strengthening those muscles as well. So it's quite incredible. It is the smartest way, I think, to exercise. And people always say to me, oh, this is the lazy way. You know what?
I'll take
it's the sensible way.
Exactly.
Absolutely. You can be doing things at home. You can be really trying to get yourself into, fit, but you're actually intensifying it just by doing exactly the same on the machine.
On the board.
And we could show you that actually with that seismograph that you were talking about. Because
now, this is a seismograph application. It reads movement. So every time there's a movement, you will see it's registered and it's read on the actual iPad that we've got there. So as Hayley settles and stops moving, you can see how it flat lines out, how there's no movement coming through.
So I'm not moving, so that's my flab line.
Flab lining.
Flab line.
Not good.
Oh, God.
Not good.
I want to exercise, so I could do some squats.
Yep.
And there we'll see them, yeah. So we're registering them one at a time. You're seeing that movement. But when we talk about muscle activation and maximising that muscle activation, Hayley can step on the board and not move at all. But in that slightly bent knee position, look at the difference.
Incredible, incredible.
And that's like looking at that thinking, I'm squat. I couldn't squat that quickly.
You'd never be able to work out that fast, ever.
And that's on my tummy, so that's working my tummy like I'm doing sit-ups. If I take this down to my thigh, you ready for this?
Ooh, it's getting closer to that board.
And I'm going to stress that Hayley is solid as a rock. Okay, so this is quite incredible.
And that, I mean, that is absolutely incredible, isn't it? Because you could never physically do that yourself. I could never do that many squats, but my body thinks I am.
Now, we're already really busy on the board. We've got loads to tell you. 075248. Remember, price-wise, it should be $799.99. That's our usual price. If you shop elsewhere for the Max Health Oscillation Board, look at what you'll pay. At Max Health directly, their price is £799. At ShopFit, we're looking at £742, just over. At Costco, great price, just under £600. We have got a 24-hour offer, or while stocks last. It's down to $379.99. And on PayPal Pay in 3, it means you can spread the cost interest-free, $129.65 on your first of 3 payments. 075248 is your item number. My word, this is flying out the door.
Now, you're going to have to be really quick. But the great thing is, you're standing on it.
Yep.
I'm just going to sit on it a moment. Well, actually, I'll sit back to front because you'll be able to see the movement even more. By just sitting on this, what am I actually working here, Katie?
Oh my gosh. Well, first of all, sitting on it like this, if you did suffer from any, like you've been walking around all day, go on, turn it up high,
like
get the blood going into the base of the spine.
Blood flowing.
It's a wonderful way to get some relief, you know, hopefully some relief of back pain. But guess what? What are you working? Let me tell you something, Hayley. You're working into the biceps, into the triceps, into the lower back, the back. You don't have any, but back fat.
Look at the arm there.
It's unbelievable. And you're getting into the glutes as well. But guess what? I wish you all could see, not only is she working the back part of the body, but now we're into the hip flexors again.
The legs
into the adductors, again, the inseam of the leg. Literally, you're working so much more efficiently. So just to put it in perspective, if you were, first of all, I just want to go back to the price. Is that real?
Yeah.
I can't.
While it lasts,
I've
Katie.
never.
Now, my machine just switched off, and the reason for that is it will only run for 10 minutes because you should only use this maximum 10 minutes. And this is why. Can you see how it activates my muscle? I'm only leaning on the machine. My muscle is activated solid. If I take my, gone.
Gone. Yeah.
Leaning, so standing, sitting, leaning, activated, solid, gone.
And what you couldn't see but I could see it, but you couldn't see at home, the LCD light around pink.
Yes.
So it turns pink, so it gives you that, okay, you got 3 more minutes, go.
Okay.
I mean, the maximum, guys, this is the thing. The workout is 10 minutes.
Yeah.
That's the most. What other exercise is 10 minutes? You go to the gym, you have to go for at least an hour. If you go running, you've got to run for 30 minutes.
You go to the gym,
you go for a walk, you've got to walk for 45 minutes. By just standing, sitting, or I will lean onto this machine as well, you are exercising. If I lean onto it, this is now, and I bet lots of you can't do press-ups. I'm now doing press-ups.
Yeah.
And you're also getting into the back as well.
Yeah.
It's not only arms, and you're getting into the bingo wings, you're getting around into the shoulders, around into the lats. It's so many more muscle groups activated.
It's that full body workout, isn't it?
Let me just put it in
10 minutes.
I mean, 10 minutes.
10 minutes a day. We can all commit to that.
10 minutes.
And every level, we were saying, Katie, someone like me who's a beginner who doesn't really like to work out, but I can do 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And if it's a case of standing, sitting, or leaning.
And you know, gym memberships are wonderful. But guess what? They turn into a donation. A lot.
And that's so true
because you
have
to go.
Yeah, you join a gym, and how often do you go?
Exactly.
You're buying this machine. This machine is in your home forever, and you can use it as and when. When you've got 5 minutes, when you've got 3 minutes, in between the adverts of your favourite soap. And honestly, even if you just start with 3 minutes, in 3 minutes you can very much do a full body workout.
Speaking of 3 minutes, shall we do one of those 3-minute challenges? Katie's having a little massage.
Wait, I just want to say one thing. thing. I know.
Katie loves this. At the end of a workout, this is great for relaxing.
You know what? And if you have a resistance band, get the resistance band after you've been on maybe for 3 or 4 minutes and find out how more range of motion, because you've loosened the hamstrings, you've loosened the calves. You know, those are the tight, and a lot of, let's face it, a lot of people have tight muscles, and it restricts you from what you're doing.
And we always say, if you're starting something new, always check with your GP if you're not sure. But this is, it's known by doctors, isn't it?
It is. Its technology has been used for many, many years, but it was thousands and thousands of pounds. It was just for elite athletes, rugby players, ice skaters, because it's really great for balance, ballerinas, you know, football players, professional athletes. And when you were saying about actually stretching, can I just mention this really quickly? We've sold this technology for many, many years, and we had a producer who was really stiff.
Really tense.
So after every show, he said, right, I'm going to put it to the test. And he'd come downstairs from the gallery, he'd sit on the machine, and just for a few minutes, he'd stretch.
It's so
great. Go as far as he could. And he's going, I'm going to touch my toes. And he did that. And it was amazing how he then did manage to touch those toes, because you are getting, you know, that movement into the body, and again,
loosening and relaxing.
Loosening up.
This, after I do so many big shows and exhibitions, after the show's over, or right before, like that last 15 minutes, all the exhibitors are over at the machines going, oh, because it's just taking all that tension. If you've been walking around the streets, wherever you live, it's hard concrete.
If you work on your feet all day.
Exactly. This is
now, we're absolutely flying on the oscillation board. We've already had a sellout on the show. We did mention our cooling pads at the top of the show. Unfortunately, that is our first sellout of the show.
It's going to be a bit of a sellout night.
I like it. Sellout Katie.
Yeah, it's you. We would warn you, whatever you fancy, whatever you're shopping for, please be quick. We've gone from limited stock on that cooling pad to completely sold out. So please don't hang around. We do have pillow covers available in a twin pack in that cooling technology. Dissipates the heat. You'll find them on the website, shopontv.co.uk. Actually, they're there. 440830 if you want to go for those. We've got to get back to our board. Oh my word, a quarter of the stock
hang on, just a second
is already in baskets.
It was 20% a minute.
We're not
just
quick
a
enough.
Second ago.
We can't keep up.
And
We're
now
not quick
25%. That's crazy.
Sellout Katie's here.
£420 off the usual price. Remember that we sell it for right here. 075248 is your item number. If you want to use PayPal Pay in 3, £129.65 on your first of 3 payments. Go to the website to use PayPal. Review-wise, we've got some great reviews to share with you as well. This one from Ruby. Since having my baby, I haven't had much time to exercise. I use my Max Health at home in my own time, at my own pace, and the low impact workout is perfect for me. Very important to point out as well, this is an oscillation board, isn't it, Katie?
Really, really important. Back in the day when this technology was coming out and a lot of gyms were carrying them, it was a great idea. You know, get the muscles to work, try to throw the muscles off. But they were a power plate, which is a very different technology. It was one motor, really strong, and it banged you up and down, and you would kind of feel like, you know, your jaw was going to fall out.
I love the description that I looked at when I was researching this. It's about less impact on the joints compared to traditional vibration training. We haven't
discussed that yet.
Yeah, and it's about forcing your muscles to contract and relax.
And that's what you're seeing when you get onto the board. My muscles are contracting and relaxing super, super, super quickly. And you can't believe that by just standing, sitting, or leaning onto this machine, it makes your muscles work. So this is the smart way to exercise. 100%. This is the quickest way to exercise.
You're in charge. You can target where you want to work.
Focus on particular areas.
Exactly. People say to me, well, Katie, how do I work the upper body? Well, it's pretty simple. Put your hands on the board. You know what I mean? You just have to wrap your mind around, oh my gosh, I could do my yoga. I used to use this for my yoga practitioners who struggled with one-legged balances. And so I'd have them go into the center. You have to root down. You have to rise up. You have to engage the core and lift out of the top. And then slowly they were able to bring their leg up, and they could do things like pigeon and dancer. You know, Pilates.
So, again, maximizing that muscle activation.
But just thinking about everything you do on a flat surface. we have the widest board on the market so that you can do all those things you love to do.
No, I think we've got to do a challenge, because I think if we don't do a challenge soon, there may be no stock to do a challenge on. And it does always tend to disappear very, very quickly, this machine. We never have the amount of stock that we would like. We always try and get it back in stock as soon as we possibly can, but you have got the lowest ever price it's been. We matched our lowest price. It was never really meant to come back at this deal, but they have allowed it, but it's only for 24 hours, so you do need to grab it while the stock is available. So the challenge is, because we do say maximum 10 minutes a day, but I truly believe even if you've only got 3 minutes, you can get a full body
100%.
workout. And that's what we're going to try and show you. So we're going to show you standing exercises, sitting and leaning. Unfortunately, we've only got 2 machines. We are going to swap over later.
We will make you do a challenge.
It's only fair. So we're going to count down. We're going to do a 3-minute challenge in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
Okay,
take it away, Katie.
Hands behind the head. Good. We're going to turn to the right.
Oh.
Over here.
Little pulses. Little pulses to the right. 3,
little
2,
pulses.
1, and then over to the left. 3.
And what's that working?
1. Oh my gosh, everything. We're standing. It's basically everything from the obliques, the abs, the front wall, but also my glutes, my hamstrings into the. It's so hard to do a challenge and talk, but every little thing. Let's go down to the upper bar, down to the side now. So really bring up that left hand right into the.
Now I can feel that really working into the bottom side that I'm leaning into, and of course working all of that core.
Yeah, it's great. You're getting right.
And we're just standing on the machine with a little bit of movement.
Now, guys, also too, if anyone had a resistance band at home, you could also. Oh my. Just
You've switched off. Keep going, Hayley.
Carry on.
Keep going.
Now we can do squats.
Now we've done the standing exercises. We're going to have to switch over now to seated
but we're
exercises.
having fun squatting.
Let's lean first. We'll have a little bit of a lean.
Okay.
So we'll lean onto the machine, because now it's like doing press-ups.
Yep, and if you need to modify, put your knees down, okay? If you really want to get ready for those tank tops, those summer bikinis, take the hands a little bit wider.
Further out.
Turn the palms in and see how all
Now that is amazing.
it's
difference
amazing.
that makes.
Bingo wings.
Can you see that working on my arms right
it's
now?
amazing. It's crazy.
Wow, if I brought it forward, it's still working, but you really feel how
Really feel it.
it's that really horrible bit under your arm that's working.
Yes, guys, we got to get rid of it. It's summer. You could also challenge yourself by coming into a full plank.
Oh, Hayley's doing the plank challenge this month.
Yes.
Yes.
I love the plank challenge. You could also come down to the forearm and do a forearm plank, which I think is great. It's a wonderful way to, really get in and kind of modify that. You could also go into any side planks, modify if you want to on the knee, or you can go into a full side plank.
Now we're getting towards the last minute, so we've stood on it, we've leaned on it. It's now time to do some seated exercise on there, please.
Are we going to sit? Are we going to face the? What are we?
We'll face the front, and then I'll turn around in the middle.
Okay.
So we'll sit down first.
Here we go.
Just by sitting, that's all we're doing. We're sitting down and we're exercising. I can feel that on my tummy.
Oh my gosh, my abs.
Like you won't believe.
Now, we used to lean back and lift your feet
That's
slightly
what we're going to do.
That's when you really feel it.
World's hardest ever rowing machine.
Look at that.
Hang on to the back. You could take a resistance band.
Into the tummy.
Pull it out. Guess what? My lower part of my abs are burning right now.
So you can use your own resistance bands along with all these different exercise modes.
One leg at a time. Yep. God. You could also just modify it and just lift. Yeah.
Now we're down to the last 10 seconds.
Okay.
And we're talking about a full body workout, and we only did 3 minutes. And that is it. The time is up. A full body work. High five over there for you. You're on her deaf side, Katie. She's got a funny ear at the moment.
It is incredible that actually by standing, sitting or leaning on this machine, you are exercising. We're so busy on this. We always get as much stock as we possibly can, but that stock is depleting really quickly. A third of the entire stock is already there in baskets. Lots of you already checked out and gone. You do need to check your baskets through. This is the simplest way to get fit, to get yourself back into exercise. Perhaps you've really struggled. Perhaps you've been struggling for years. You've tried to join a gym, but it just didn't work for you. You're embarrassed to go. You didn't go. You were paying that gym membership every single month. This is something that's going to be be in your home. And honestly, it doesn't matter what you look like. It doesn't matter if you haven't brushed your teeth. It doesn't matter how wild your hair is. You could actually be in your pajamas as long as you've got some sensible shoes on, and just get onto this machine. Stand on it, sit on it, lean on it. I'm sat down talking to you and I'm exercising. It is honestly as simple as this. This machine is making my body think I'm running up and down stairs, I'm trampolining, I'm skipping, because as soon as you get onto this machine, whatever part of body it is, whether it's your legs, whether it's your arms, it makes that muscle activate. Yeah. As soon as you get off the machine, it stops. Get onto the machine, it makes the muscle contract and relax super quickly. The machine's doing the hard work, but you're getting the benefits. And honestly, this is the only exercise where I can stand and say, well, sit and say, you've actually only got to do 10 minutes a day.
That's it.
Not half an hour, not 45 minutes, not 2 hours, 10 minutes a day. But actually, we just did that 3 minutes challenge. And we got out of breath, it got the heart rate up. If your heart rate's up, that means you're burning calories. Honestly, this machine is absolutely incredible, but it does go really quickly. So whilst we've got the stock, if you're ordering right now, this is one big step to possibly a healthier, fitter you. And it's the easiest step you'll take. Because when this machine gets back to you, honestly, you'll take it out, you'll switch it on, and you'll stand on it, and you'll think, I know what Hayley and Katie were on about, and Sean, they were saying my muscles, I can feel my muscles, I'm just stood on the machine, and you'll understand how easy it's going to be for you to be a fitter, healthier you. Usually it's something that's out of reach, something really difficult to do, but this technology makes it so simple. But what you've got to do is check those baskets through, because the stock is going really quickly. I know some people have been waiting for this to come back in stock. Jackie's emailed in saying, I've been waiting for this to come back. It is available. It's available right now. We've matched our lowest ever price. It's only for 24 hours. But actually, I don't think the stock is going to last 24 hours. Don't kick yourself tomorrow and think, oh, why didn't I get it? Because if you actually get this and get it home, this is your star. And when it's in your home, it's effortless to get onto this machine while you're watching a bit of TV, whilst you're listening to a little bit of music. Or perhaps you work from home and sometimes you just can't think straight. And you know, you're writing everything wrong, you're typing everything wrong. Take 5 minutes and get onto your machine. And that'll be the best way to get your brain functioning. There's something about exercise, I call it happy dolphins. It's happy endorphins. It gives you a buzz, it gives you energy. I always exercise first thing in the morning. If you're really sluggish and slow at getting going in the morning, get on this for 3 minutes. Because once you start moving, I don't know, the days seem, you feel so much brighter, you're energised. And I know you think exercise would make you tired, it doesn't, it energises you. You want to do more, and you fit so many more things into your day. But if you don't order right now, you're not going to be ready for summer. You're not going to get this price, because this price is only for 24 hours. But actually, forget the 24 hours. I don't know if you'll get the stock, because what did I just hear stock-wise? 40% of the stock is either gone or in baskets right now. Honestly, if this goes, you'll think, I'll buy it elsewhere. I understand that, I should have got it. Sadly, you will be able to buy it elsewhere, but have a look at our price. Have a look at elsewhere. Max Health Fit themselves, our regular price, virtually £800, £799. Shoplift store, or Shop Fit store.
Shoplift store. That's my kind of store.
We're the Shoplift price, but Shop Fit store is £742.99. It's not just my ears that are bad, my sight's not great either.
But at Costco, you're looking at nearly £600. They do great prices. Your price is you are. It's almost £800. It's down to £379.99. A £420 saving. And if you want to use PayPal Pay in 3, £129.65 on your first of 3 payments. 075248. We've got to move away for it for a few minutes.
No.
Yes. Calm down, girls.
All right.
Because that's not all we've got on the show. We've also got the Kendox Live Tracker. This is a brilliant smartwatch, if you like, but it's got so many different features. Now, Now, it should be $99.99 down to $79.99, but automatically, as you go to checkout, you're going to get another £10 off that price. Yeah, it's going to be $69.99. On the website, you don't need a code, you don't need to do anything. Literally, pop it into your basket. It'll take another £10 off the price. It'll come down to $69.99. And this is brilliant for so many different reasons.
It becomes part of you, part of your body. And whether you're checking your blood pressure or whether you're actually checking, you know, if you've done enough steps for the day. Or for me, I love it for finding your phone if you've lost your phone.
Yes.
I also love it because it tracks your sleep. And it's so interesting to see how you sleep at night, if you get into that deep sleep. And I've realised that things I eat make a difference. If I eat late at night, if I drink late at night, I don't sleep so well. So it makes you start to realise what a difference you can make to your body. But if you exercise, there's so many things.
And like you said, it's a great gift. Brilliant Father's Day present if you're thinking of Father's Day. 177537 is the item.
And of course, you can answer your phone on it as well.
And it's really intuitive. It's really easy to navigate. If you've not used anything like this before, it's brilliant. And we're going to show you a few of the features, but get it now with that extra £10 discount.
Are you someone who loves staying on top of your fitness? Do you enjoy checking in with yourself to see how your day is going? Imagine having the power to monitor your activity, sleep, and even stats like heart rate and blood pressure, all in one place. What if you could do all of this and more with a single affordable wearable? Introducing the Kendox Life Tracker, your all-in-one companion that not only helps you keep track of your fitness, but also keeps you connected. Make and receive calls, receive messages, get social media notifications, set alarms, find your phone, and even listen to your music, podcasts, and audiobooks, all from your wrist. Ready to listen, to track your fitness, and take control of your day? The Kendox Life Tracker watch is here to help you check in with yourself, whether you're on the go or taking it slow. It's simple, easy to use, and takes just minutes to set up. All you need to do is download the app, pair your Kendox Life Tracker watch with your Apple or Android phone, and choose your favorite features with the intuitive touchscreen. That's it. You're ready to go. Curious about how many steps you've taken today? It's just a tap away. Trying to stay fit and want to see how many calories you've burnt? You've got it right there on your wrist. And when it comes to tracking your sleep, the Kendox Life Tracker goes beyond just showing you how long you slept. It sends data to the app which breaks down your sleep patterns. Check the app to reveal periods of light and deep sleep. Now that's something cool to wake up to. It's so much more than just a watch. With its built-in loudspeaker and microphone, you can make and receive calls and messages directly from your wrist, giving you the freedom of hands-free talking wherever you are. When connected via Bluetooth, your Kendox Life Tracker watch is always with you, ready to keep you connected even when your phone isn't in reach. It's the perfect solution for staying in touch anytime, virtually anywhere, all from your wrist. Are you someone who loves
busy on absolutely everything? It's a great present, that, but do treat yourself first. My watch, £500, £600. I'm sure it's £599, my watch.
That makes me wince.
And because I bought that technology when it very much came out. But there's nothing that my watch does that watch doesn't. Honestly, it's crazy.
And at £100 it'd be good. £20 off, but another £10 off at checkout. Automatically, you don't need to do anything. 177537. Again, to remind you of those features that you've got there. 18 different sports modes. You can change the fascia. You can download different faces to the actual face of the watch. You can track your steps, sleep tracking for you.
Which I absolutely love. Your body temperature, heart rate, blood pressure, oxygen levels, 18 sport modes, so it'll judge, you know, when you're running, cycling, actually playing tennis and things, swimming, because you can use this in water as well. It's got a built-in torch. If you get to the front door and all the lights are off in the street because they go off at midnight for some reason and you can't get your key in the door, you've got a light on your watch. It's an alarm clock. You can answer your phone.
The other thing is the battery life.
Oh, it's amazing.
Battery life.
Oh my word, I have to charge my £600 watch. I have to charge every day at least once.
This will last up to up to 7 days, depending
honestly,
on
it's amazing. And mine, honestly, at least once I have to charge mine, sometimes twice if I've used it a lot.
It's brilliant, it really is, and a great price. Now, we do want to mention something else before we go back to the board. The boards are absolutely flying. If you've got those in a basket, check them out. However, we have got a sauna on the show. Did you ever think you could have a sauna at home? Well, this is an indoor-outdoor sauna pod. It's so clever, isn't it?
It's absolutely brilliant. It goes into a corner of a room. It'll go, perhaps you've got decking or you've got a patio area, go into the corner of the room there. Perhaps you've got an indoor sort of fitness area, and perhaps it's just a room in the house, or perhaps you've got one of those really nice sort of little lodges in the garden. This could just go in, and you can have a sauna
the shape of it's
at
brilliant.
Home. It fits anyway. It's so compact, yet there's loads of room inside.
You don't feel claustrophobic in there. I can stand up in it. I'm 6'4".
And the temperature's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's honestly better than a regular...
It feels hotter than a normal
steam room,
sauna, doesn't it? Really simple to operate. You just put water in the base unit. You put the tube through into the sauna. You can even put essential oils into there, so it gives you the fragrance through there. So if you want to go for this, 169281, it's less than £200. Again, 10%, more than 10% of the stock's already.
And the other great thing is, we should mention, really easy to set up. It means you can take it anywhere. Perhaps you've got a holiday home that you want to take it to, and then you'll bring it back with you. And it's really easy to set up and dismantle. But it's also very affordable to run. Yeah. So if you're thinking, oh gosh, what's it going to cost? It'll cost around about, and obviously it will vary, or depending on how, what you pay, but around about 20 pence per session.
Depends on your supplier, obviously, and your tariff, but 20 pence a session. It's really durable, the materials, but it's really easy to put up and take down. And do your own research, like Hayley says. Pop in your search engine. What are the benefits of a sauna? You'll be blown away.
See what it says about health, sleep, stress, skin, relaxation. After you've exercised, after you've been on your isolation plate, you can actually get into your steam room and actually relax all those muscles. I went to the gym today, specifically really, to go into the steam room, to go into the sauna, because that is my little bit of heaven.
You have to share that space.
Yes.
This is your own space.
It's so true.
Whenever you want.
It's embarrassing when you walk in.
And the reviews for this are great as well. Let's take a little look at this one. 5 stars. A must-have for your home. The sauna pod is absolutely amazing to have at home without the hassle to leave the comfort of your own home. I definitely recommend it to anyone who loves a steam sauna. 169281 is your item number, £100 off the usual price. Lee says, simply awesome. This sauna is exactly what I wanted. Takes around 5 minutes to get up to heat, but then simply step in and enjoy. I was very pleased with how hot it gets. And I would say it's as hot as any normal sauna in a gym. I've been using this every day since it arrived, which didn't take long either. All in all, it's brilliant. And it really is.
It is. Stock of that absolutely flying. And we've only touched on it and spoke about it a couple of times. I think already 10% of that has gone. Check everything out on the website, because everything's busy, actually.
And we've got a great collagen supplement, a powdered collagen supplement that you'll absolutely love. I would go for the triple pack there. You can add it into food, into hot drinks, cold drinks. Unfortunately, we've had our first sellout. As we said, that cool pad's already gone. And we've got some great massage tools available. Eye massager is brilliant as well. But check everything out right there on the website. And if you are into your fitness and you like making your smoothies, this is brilliant. It's the Blend Easy Nutri-Blender starter kit. It's less than £45.
Wow.
Brilliant.
I mean, that's a really good price, and they are so easy, so super quick, so easy as well to clean. So do take a little look at that. Loads of details on the screen. But we've got to get back to our fitness board. And the fitness board, well, half the entire stock.
Oh, you guys, I think you do this on purpose.
It's you.
You just want to get rid of me. I'm
it's
fun.
supposed to last for 24 hours. It's not going to last 24 hours.
That always happens, doesn't it? We do a 24-hour deal. We have a vast amount of stock, but that stock always depletes really quickly. All I've done is got onto this machine, and as soon as you get onto this machine, you're exercising.
I think we've got to start right from the beginning. For anyone who's just joined,
let's go back to the basics. First of all, I can't believe that price. I'm just going to keep saying it because it's insane. Right, right, so this is in the comfort of your own home. It's a mini gym.
Yeah.
You can use this for two very obvious things. Obviously, toning and firming, amping up your regular fitness program. And then let's take it to a little bit of a therapeutic side of things. If you're not walking, if you're not moving, you need to get that circulation, that blood flow going in the body. The happy dolphins that you talked about, you know what I mean? It's important. So for therapeutic reasons, it's absolutely brilliant. For people like me who don't know how to use most gym equipment,
that's another great point, actually.
Let me tell you something. I'm like this. Just turn it on.
Just put it on, bud.
I get on things back to front.
Yeah,
I did that only just recently when we went on that cruise. I went into the gym. I used the machine one day. Went in the next day. I was like,
That's how you're supposed to use it.
That's why I found it really tricky. I was on it the wrong way round.
That's why I didn't burn any calories.
But it's so easy.
Yeah.
Everything's so complicated, isn't it?
Totally.
And this has got the easiest control.
Yeah, you obviously, let me just stress this too, you do get a beautiful manual, owner's manual, and it really explains the remote as well.
And it's dead straightforward. Every button does exactly what it says.
I mean, honestly, it's ridiculous. Turn it on. Okay.
Good to go.
Then you have options of automatic or manual speeds.
Okay.
Now, again, I am definitely a kind of I like to be in control. Control freak, that's the one. So I love automatic because it is, like Haley was saying, like working with a trainer, or if you're in a HIIT class. So you're
there's like 3 preset programs, isn't there?
Yeah, exactly. Low, medium, and high, and it fluctuates throughout.
So it's a bit like someone, you know, when you hear someone trying to train someone, they go, run, slow down, jog, slow, walk. And it does that.
You're like, I'm trying. Oh my God.
The machine does it.
Exactly. I like the manual speeds because I like to sort of, I have a formula and I talk about it all the time, but the speeds that are lower, you have plus or minus.
Now, we can see Haley's screen on our screens right there. I'm just taking the speeds down on the screen, but you can see how straightforward it is, how easy it is to operate. I love the fact there's a calorie counter on there.
Yeah, that's great.
It's really cool because on Haley's right side, you'll see the speed that you're on. In the center, that is the calories that you've burned in that session. And then on the left side is how many minutes you have left. And don't forget that the LCD light that goes around is normally blue, but it turns pink, like everything on the set tonight. It turns pink when you have 3 minutes left, and then the board automatically shuts off.
And why is that? Because we're only meant to use it 10 minutes a day, aren't we?
10 minutes is enough.
Because it maximizes what you're doing.
Oh my gosh, if you did an arm session, just arms, 10 minutes, you're going to get off, you're sweating, you're hot, your muscles are going to be sore, you feel it. I have so many clients that say, Katie, am I going to feel sore? Yes. You really feel it.
We talk about the basic muscle activation, don't we? When you do regular exercise, like Haley's doing right now, you activate between 40 and 60% of muscles. That's the muscle activation. So you get as much as you can out of it.
Exactly, yeah.
However, when you do that same thing on the board, it maximizes.
You're doubling your result. Okay,
and you're seeing that. That's, you know, that is moving my muscles like you will not believe.
Haley, I challenge you to do that many squats.
You couldn't, could you? Because that really is making my muscles contract and relax. My body thinks I'm running up and down stairs, thinks I'm trampolining, thinks I'm skipping.
Yeah,
like you would not believe.
And when you bring the heart rate up on the board, so if you take the speeds up above 5, you're bringing your heart into the low impact rate. This is how we burn calories, because you're not destroying the muscles, right? You're not breaking the muscles down. You're actually getting in and getting into the fat and breaking the fat away. And that's how we're burning calories.
And this is, tell us the difference, Katie, because this is an oscillation board.
This is so different from the old days when we went into the gym and there was arms and they were kind of restrictive with what you could do. And so the plate was a huge motor and it was really powerful, but it made you kind of feel like your brains were going to fall out of your teeth, right? So the oscillation is moving you from side to side. It feels like you're on a boat, okay, or a busy subway, that kind of thing. It just, and again, it's just
but it moves with your body, doesn't it?
It moves with the contours of your body. So this is how we're meant to move, which I love.
And
also,
it's really, the thing I found about it, when you get on it, it's not unstable. You don't feel unstable in any way.
Your body starts working straight away. It automatically balances.
Yeah.
And that makes your muscles contract and relax super quickly. So not only my legs, my tummy, my core, this is great for balance, because this area is, if you slip or you trip, it's your core that actually gets you back up straight.
And as we get older, unfortunately,
so important.
The balance is what goes. Your core, I'm so glad you just said that too, because I feel like I've got so much to say that I don't say.
Well, there is so much to say.
There's so
this
much
is
to
why
say.
ballerinas, ice skaters use it for strengthening that stomach, so they've got that balance.
Say to me, Katie, the biggest thing that has changed on my body is my core.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Because you have to activate the core just to stay on the board. What I don't want anyone to ever do is lock the knees.
Right. This
really
is important. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
that's very important.
It's really important. You've got very little to no impact on the joint. So if you're suffering from, joint pain or anything like that, or you're not wanting to walk on hard surfaces because of the joint pain that you get, this is ideal.
Now, we always say, obviously, in that case, check with your doctor.
You've got to always check with your doctor. But
Yeah.
I think for people too, it's that mindset of like, oh God, I'd rather just get on my board. It's in the comfort of your own home. We didn't even really talk about the fact that there's so many fun features for the home as well.
Great.
Bluetooth speakers, okay? And there's actually this cool, it's like having a little DJ inside. Depending on what speed you're on, it will pick a song that matches the speed that your board is on. Like,
so it aligns with the music.
That's really clever, isn't it? So
it's crazy. Who thought of that? Like, that's
brilliant,
nuts.
isn't it? And when we do get it home, the other thing I love about it is there's no big setup, is there?
No.
It's really
Guys,
simple.
You turn it on.
Right.
This is what you plug it in, you turn it on, and you go. It couldn't be easier. And it's also very low in energy consumption, which I love. There's also 4 stabilizers in each corner. I don't know, you probably can't tell on TV, but it's so quiet.
Well,
that's really
two
true.
machines running.
If you had it upstairs, a lot of machines, especially the old power plates, it just rambled around.
It shakes the whole house.
Shakes the whole house, and your carpets get an indent of where the motor was. This is so great.
This is great if you've got a little one. Perhaps you've just had a child, and you're wanting to get back into shape.
Yeah.
You can't afford to go to the gym and things, and you think, oh gosh, I want to exercise at home. You don't want anything noisy, because if your little one's asleep, you want something that's going to be really quiet, and it is really quiet. And there's a lot of 5-star reviews that actually say that.
Yeah,
as well.
definitely. When we first got the machines, Hayley used them in the green room of our studio, and you can see it's literally, if it wobbles, it works. That's
absolutely. This could be your living room, could be in the corner of your room, could be the office. And when you're having that day where everything's just going wrong, just give yourself 5 minutes, get on to your actual Max Health oscillating fitness board, because what this will do is it'll actually get all those muscles activated.
That's right.
It'll get all your blood flowing through your body. It'll just give you that buzz that exercise does. Yeah. And perhaps when you get back to your desk, your brain will be working a little bit better. No, you'll just be thinking a little.
If you're working from a desk, why not roll it underneath your feet?
That's
there you are.
Yeah.
You could even have a standing desk and be on a Teams call. No one's going to know because it's so quiet.
Oh gosh, you could really see that on my arms. Yeah. It's amazing when you see it, because obviously you feel it, but you really see it as well. So
we should talk about the price again, because it's absolutely flying out of the door.
It's market beating.
Yeah, it should be almost £800. If you buy it elsewhere, take a look at the price you'll pay at Max Health directly. You're looking at £799. ShopFit store, it's quite a mouthful.
Right? It is.
£742.
Very easy to say incorrectly.
It is. And at Costco, it's just shy of £600. Here today, on a 24-hour deal, it's £420
and
off the usual price.
Matched our lowest ever price. It was only meant to be a one-off. They've very kindly allowed it again. You've got 24 hours. Well, you haven't. You were meant to have 24 hours to get it at this price. But sadly, how much stock has gone?
Oh, well, let me just check. 2/3 of the stock now in baskets and checking through. Remember, it's not yours until you confirm your order and checkout. We've got lots more to show you, but please check your basket. So it's about time I had a go.
Yeah, shall I do you a 3-minute challenge?
Yes. Yeah. Are you going to lead it?
I'll lead it.
Let's go.
I'll do it on the flat.
Okay.
is sad because I won't be getting as much exercise as these guys. So it's all things that you can do on the flat, but remember, I'll only be using about 40 to 60% of my muscle fibers. These smart guys using about 90,
look how big
100% of their muscle fibers.
And look at these happy dolphins.
I'm ready.
Yes.
So are you ready? Are your machines switched on?
We're ready.
Yep. Are you happy with your level?
Never been happy.
So, right, are we ready? So count down from 5,
4, 3, 2, 1.
First of all, just stand because that's all you need to do. That machine is working. My legs aren't moving anymore because I'm not on the machine. You're working out like you would not believe.
Hamstrings and calves are burning right now.
Start doing some squats.
Let's do squats.
So all you need to do, put a little bit of music on. That's working now, really, the back of those thighs, that bottom.
And I want
always
you to notice,
using that core
going
as well.
down is one thing. It's coming back up again. When you're down in that squat, that's why the lower...
Lean to one side. And that's really working into the buttocks. That's working the tummy, but also the love handles. Other side.
Yes. Everything's working. I mean, honestly, the obliques is one of the, I'm built like a boy, right? I really am. But it's so nice to get that definition. And to
now swing to one side and the other side.
Yeah.
Oh.
Come on, Sean, let's do this.
Good. I'm good. I'm good. Beginner level for me.
You're doing
Keep going. Really working the tummy.
It's
right.
my shirt.
Next, you're going to lean onto the machine. So I'm just on the floor. So my muscles aren't activated really at all. But like you're doing press-ups, I'll have to be doing lots and lots and lots and lots of press-ups to work.
I'm going wide.
Going wide.
Then that's it, wide. Turn the hands in.
Bye-bye, bingo wings.
Then go onto your toes. And then feel that on the tummy.
Yeah. That's,
if you can, build to that.
That's everything.
Lift one leg up.
It feels like
one leg down.
Isn't it?
One leg up. One leg down.
I'm on the wrong leg.
One leg. It doesn't matter which leg.
My hood's
then
going
do a side plank.
Oh my word! Now you're is this beginner?
Side plank. Just 3 minutes, full body workout. And remember, if you actually go onto the internet, actually go onto your knees and then pull back, and that's a really nice stretch for your back.
Oh yeah.
That's gorgeous. I love that.
That is nice.
Remember, you can always
last minute, you need to come around and sit on it. So if I just sit on the floor, if you go onto the internet, there's loads of clips that you can follow
on the
showing
Max
you
Health website.
Exercise like this.
Talks you through everything.
Tons of content on the website.
Brilliant.
I'm doing the same as you, but my muscles are doing nothing. Katie's and Sean's working 90 to 100% of their muscle fibers.
Arms are really
Lift your legs up.
Chest up.
Chest up.
Can you feel that? On the core, on the tummy.
Around.
I know.
I like it.
It's my yoga thing. I had to do this to people all the time.
Cycle.
Oh.
So I'm getting a bit of workout. I'm using about 40% of my muscle fibers.
I'm using
you 90%.
I am feeling that.
Fibers.
This is my microphone.
And then go right to the edge of your board.
Okay.
And then do
tricep dip.
press-ups.
Tucking it back in. Hang on.
Oh, this is good. I love a tricep.
3, 2, 1.
Yes. And now let's massage.
Do you feel like you've exercised?
Now let's come with me now. Come
I'm
back.
off for a massage. Hang on, I've got to tuck myself back in.
Spread your legs
So
wide.
Sean, you can hear he's out of breath.
Yep.
So his heart rate's up. If your heart rate's up, you're burning.
Oh,
actually,
Come on, that's so good.
I'm doing nothing.
What a
You're
dream
now
night this is.
massaging those legs.
We have a massage, Hayley. Sorry.
And
Sorry.
And it's really nice for that at the end, just for relaxation as well, isn't it?
Yeah. And again, let's face it, at the end of this, get some kind of stretch in and see how all of a sudden you found that great range of motion.
And obviously you've also got that, that circulation, that blood circulation. It's getting everything moving. Now, normally I'd be sat on the machine and I'd be exercising. I'm now sat and I'm doing nothing because I'm not on the machine.
I'm sorry.
This is the most amazing technology. And if I can, I'm going to move from here and I'm going to sit on the machine, because rather than sitting here and I'm not benefiting, because I'm not benefiting, am I? Because I'm just sat on the floor. But come with me. If I just hotch over a little bit. Now, can you hear it in my voice? I'm still sat down because I'm on the machine. I'm exercising. I can feel that now on my core. It's working my legs. I can feel it on my, you can see it on my arms. Because if I lean on the machine, can you see how that muscle is activating? As soon as I lean on the machine. If I take my arm off the machine, it's all flabby again. On the machine, the muscle's working. And that's what this technology is all about. It's an easy way to exercise, to get yourself back into fitness, to get you ready for the summer. Perhaps you hate this bit of your arms. Perhaps you hate back fat. Why do we get back fat? Ugh. And the only way really to get rid of back fat is rowing, mountain climbing. We can't do that. I mean, perhaps you've tried to join a gym, but actually, I was at a gym for years, for about 25 years. I paid around about £60–65 a month, every single month for 25 years. But I felt better because I didn't like go into a gym. I was always very intimidated. I found the machines very complicated. Took me about 20 years to actually go to a class because I don't feel comfortable in those situations. So I left the gym for quite a time. And one of the main reasons I left is I started working with this technology. And all of a sudden I realised I could exercise at home. It doesn't matter what I look like. I'm not one of those people that go to the gym and look great. I go and I look like I've just got out of bed. My hair's everywhere. You know, you just think, and you look at everyone else looks really perfect, and you just think, oh God, I just don't look like that. The great thing is you can be just out of bed. You could have your pajamas on as long as you've got a proper pair of shoes on. You could have bad breath, you haven't brushed your teeth. It doesn't matter. It's you in your living room. Perhaps while you're watching the news of a morning, before you have your breakfast. Honestly, the best time to exercise, and obviously exercise when it suits you, as long as you fit in, even if you start with just 2 minutes on this machine, then 3 minutes, then build to 5. Never do more than 10 in a day. That's all you need to do on this machine because it maximises what you're doing. It maximises your muscles moving, so you only ever need to do 10 minutes. We've all got 10 minutes, but build to that. And if you only got 3 minutes, get on it for 3 minutes because that's 3 minutes of getting you fitter, a little bit trimmer, a little bit of a flatter tummy perhaps, getting those jeans back on, fitting into that dress that you want to wear in the summer. Perhaps you've got a wedding coming up and you're really desperate to get into shape, to get into that outfit. Honestly, this is allowing you to do that in the simplest of ways. I think the reason so many people achieve their goals on technology like this is because you physically only need to sit on it, stand on it, or lean on it, and you're exercising. You haven't got to go out running for half an hour. You haven't got to go to a gym for an hour. You haven't got to get ready to go to the gym. You've actually done your exercise on this machine before you've got your outfit out, before you've got your outfit on, before you've got out to the car, before you've driven to the gym, before you've parked. You've done your workout on this machine at home before you've had your breakfast. And honestly, it's one of the best times to exercise. If you find in the day you're really sluggish, you're really slow, and you just need that oomph, just need that energy. I know it sounds mad, but exercise, it doesn't wear you out. It gives you energy. Obviously, you might feel a little bit tired. You might feel, oh, God, I can feel it on my legs. But actually, it gives you this buzz. I call it happy dolphins. It's not happy dolphins, it's happy endorphins. But it gives you this incredible buzz. It'll be the best cup of coffee in the morning to start your day with that kickstart. And all of a sudden, that day, you fit so many things in. And when you exercise, it really gives you that feeling of well-being. And hand on heart, this allows you to get that buzz, to get that exercise in your life without it being a real trauma, without it being something where you feel like you failed. Because all you do is get onto the machine, you sit, stand or lean on the machine, everybody can do that. And you can build on the lowest sort of speed for the shortest amount of time and build up. But remember, you'll never outgrow this machine. Elite athletes, ballerinas, ice skaters, rugby players, football players use this technology. So this is something that will always grow with you. Now, you do need to check your baskets through. Stock-wise, so much stock has sold and gone. Over 2/3 of the entire stock. Check out what you've actually got on the screen in front of you because this is giving you the main features of the machine. But remember, as soon as you get onto this machine, you are exercising. You are working out.
It's so clever, isn't it? It is about maximising that muscle activation, like you say. You can see it's an oscillation plate, not a vibration plate. It's designed to move with the contours of your body, less impact on your body as well. And it can help to improve things like balance and strengthen your core with regular use. 075248 is the item number. You've got 3 auto programs on there where the oscillation technology goes up and down.
Yeah, it's a bit like HIIT technology. It's a bit like having a personal trainer speeding you up and slowing you down. Love the manual settings 1 to 10, so you can start at 1, the lowest, you can build up to that 10, and actually you'll vary that to what exercise you're doing as well. If you're leaning on the machine or sitting on the machine, have it on a lower speed. Love the calorie count because it just gives you that encouragement, thinking, oh my goodness, I've burnt off that Easter egg. Check the calories of what you've eaten and then try and burn it off on your machine.
Now the other great thing is the weight limit on here. It's 120 kilos on the weight limit. That's 18 stone and 9 pounds. So it's a really substantial bit of kit, really hard wearing. It's got those fabulous speakers built in where it aligns the music with the vibration and the technology that's there. But it is about the price today. A 24-hour deal, or while stocks last. At Max Health, you're looking at almost £800. At Shop Fit, it's £742.99. At Costco, almost £600. We're just getting busier and busier. We've got it down to £379.99, and with PayPal paying 3, it's only £129.65 on your first of 3 interest-free payments. £420 off the normal price.
The lowest ever price we've matched. We did it once before. It was meant to be a one-off. They've kindly bought it back. The stock depletes really quickly. We've had emails in, people saying, oh, I'm glad it's back in stock. I've ordered mine. Debbie ordered hers today because she missed out before. You've got the opportunity to get our best price, to get it delivered to your door and get yourself healthier again. Because honestly, all you need to do is get on this machine. Your muscles are working. You're exercising in the simplest possible way. You're seeing there on the screen, you can see it's live because this is me, and you can see there the speed.
See the wobble.
I'm on 10. That's it. I can go down. And I can go down to 9, 8, 7. You can see the calories that I'm burning. You can see the time that I've got left. You'll only ever do maximum 10 minutes on this machine. But if you can only manage 2 minutes, if you can only manage 3, that's 3 minutes to a healthier you. Honestly, this is for absolutely everybody.
075248 is your item number. Again, we've got to move away. We just get
now, what was the
busy.
stock again? Stock-wise, in baskets, we're approaching 70% of that stock. You do need to check your baskets out. Our phone lines are really busy, but we could very quickly get in a situation where more people are ordering than stock's available. And what that means is it will be in your basket because it's hours until you check through. And say we've only got 10 left. 310 of you could have it in your basket. It will only be the first 10 people to check out that will physically get it. So please check your baskets through, and you can order it right now. Even if 310 people were trying to order 10, you could still order it. As long as you're first to put it in a basket, check it out, it is yours. But you do need to now start checking those baskets through.
We'll move away just for a couple of moments. We're going to spend as much time as we can on the machine because you're loving it. 24-hour offer or while stocks last. Now, something else that is brilliant to go alongside this for health and well-being is a collagen supplement that we've got for you. We swear by collagen, don't we?
Collagen is virtually the glue that holds your body together. So it is in your skin, and your ligaments, your bones, your muscles. And you know, as you age, you look in the mirror and you start to look older. Sadly, as you age, you lose collagen.
Yeah.
And that means what happens is you start to see the lines and the wrinkles. The skin starts to go saggy. Even the skin under the arm, the skin, you know, on the top of the legs, you notice that difference. And sadly, that starts from a really early age, from your early 20s. And not only do you see it physically that you're losing collagen, you're getting the lines and wrinkles, you feel it in your bones and your muscles. And when you look at this chart, Sean, you really can see the difference it makes.
It's like you said, that early depletion, and the older we get, the quicker collagen naturally depletes from our skin. It's going to help with so many different things. That's what it's designed to do. When we talk about collagen, well, where's it found? In the bones, the tendons, the cartilage, the ligaments, the muscles, the skin. So many different areas on the body we find collagen. And if it's naturally depleted, depleting, we need to replace it.
Well, it makes sense, doesn't it? If you went to the doctor and you were lacking in iron, and they said, well, if you take an iron tablet, you're like, oh yeah, that'll get the balance back. So if we all, male and female, ladies, sadly, when you go through that time of life, because we're lucky like this, we start to lose more collagen. But as we all age, we lose collagen. So doesn't it make sense that if you're losing collagen, to take collagen is going to help you get that balance back. If you're thirsty, you'll have a glass of water.
Yeah.
If you need iron, because you're lacking in iron, you'll take the iron capsule. So this is one of the easiest ways to take collagen.
I love
you can take it in any way.
Yeah, it's not a capsule. So if you already take lots of vitamins,
yes,
it's a
true.
powder. Each dosage is 10,000 milligrams. That's really important. This is 1 month's supply at $29.99. 162101 is the item number. However, we do have a triple pack that's even better value for money. So if you're thinking, I want to commit to this, because the longer you take it, the better the benefits that you will see. And when we talk about benefits, well, you can see this is what it's designed to help improve skin, hair, nails, joints. It has fabulous vitamins in here. Vitamin C, which is there to boost immunity and reduce tiredness. Vitamin D to support bone strength and regulate mood. So many benefits. And I would say, pop in your search engine, what are the benefits of a collagen supplement? You'll be amazed by the benefits. The triple pack, well, if you bear in mind 1 month's supply is $29.99, you can have 3 months supply for $69.99. So 824882 is your item number. Shall we have a look a bit more detail?
Yeah, I think we should. We did a lovely show where you'll actually meet one of the ladies that created this. This is Pat, and Pat told us a little bit more about why collagen is so important.
What actually is collagen?
So, as you said, collagen is a protein. It's actually the most abundant protein in our bodies. So it's actually in our skin, our hair, our nails, bones, joints, ligaments, tendons. It's everywhere.
So it's a fundamental part.
Fundamental part, yeah. It's what we call a structural protein, and it's like a powerhouse ingredient that really gives us that kind of elasticity and that structure and bounciness.
Well, we were speaking earlier, you described it as like the super glue that keeps us together, is that right?
It is, yeah.
Oh, honestly, we got lots of it. And do you know what, when it comes to enough collagen, there are lots of supplements out there, and you hear them all over the place, don't you? How did enough collagen come about?
So there are 7 of us, female founders, all self-funded, and we're all going through the various journey in our life, various different life stages.
And here you all are here.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, lovely, yeah. And we inevitably started to go through perimenopause, menopause, and we're looking for solutions that worked for us.
Right.
And we just found it really hard to actually find the right supplement to help us. And it's very confusing out there.
Yes.
So we came up with this concept of aging with confidence and not with confusion. So we wanted to simplify wellness, simplify supplementation, and we just took things into our own hands and started to look at different formulas and pulling together what we thought was the perfect optimum formula to help support us.
Oh, fantastic.
We thought if it supports us, it will support other women and of course men as well, with their kind of skin, hair, health, hair, nails, joints, all of those kind of things.
And this is for different age groups as well, isn't it?
It is, yes. So the important thing to understand about collagen is that it begins to deplete from as early as our kind of mid-20s.
Yes.
And it continues to deplete unless you're supplementing it. So it's one of those things that the body is naturally going to decline in over the years. So as you get older, you have less and less collagen in your body. And so a great way to top up those collagen reserves is to use a supplement.
And that's the thing, topping up, isn't it? That's the key thing here. And like we said, this is for various different age groups. And this is a little graph that shows you the depletion here. So we can see it here. Oh, I see. So even after, like you said, 25 years, it starts to decline there.
So you can lose up to 1 to 2% collagen per year. So by the time you get to my age, which is in my early 50s, I could have lost up to 50% of my collagen. Of course, that's affected also by lifestyle, genetics, nutrition and diet. But when you get especially to your midlife with all the hormonal changes that are happening, your collagen starts to massively decline.
Really?
And so supplementation is really key. But like you say, from, you know, it doesn't matter what stage of life you're at, it's always a good idea to be supplementing and topping up your natural collagen reserves.
So it's never too late to start, is it?
Never too late.
Makes sense, doesn't it? If you're losing collagen, if it's making you look and feel old, take collagen to get the balance back, and do your own research. Collagen is so important, but also vitamin C and vitamin D, which are also in here.
Great ingredients, and the fact it's tasteless, it's not flavoured, it can go into hot drinks.
That's really unusual.
A lot of collagen supplements you can't put in hot drinks, so you could put it in your coffee, you could put it in your juice in the morning, smoothies. Like we said, vitamin C and D as well to help that absorption. That you've got the triple pack is the best value of all, 82488, and that's 3 months supply.
Yeah, and should mention, when you take a supplement, it does take about 3 months for it to properly get into your body. It's like going to the gym, really. You can't go to the gym for a day and suddenly get the body that you want in a day. You can't go to the gym for like 3 weeks and think, actually, I see a difference, and then it stays like that. You have to do things for a period of time, and 3 months is the optimum time to really start to see the differences in the skin, feel it in your body, see it in your nails and your hair. Got loads of great products on our website, and something else that's really busy is our sauna.
Yeah, the sauna is available. Some of you have already checked out on that sauna. We will try and feature it a little bit later in the show, but if you want to pop it in your basket, in fact, whatever you've got in a basket right now, confirm your order and check out quickly. Don't hang around, whatever you're shopping for. This sauna that we're talking about, it's brilliant because it makes having a sauna at home accessible for everybody. Because
it really
indoors
does.
or outdoors, isn't it?
It's really compact. It'll go in the corner of the room, whether that's a room where you've got a little bit of a gym, whether that's a corner of the room on a patio or a decking. It's easy to assemble. You can even dismantle it and take it to a holiday home, you know, if you're going away for a couple of weeks. Perhaps you've got an outside hot tub.
And it doesn't take up a huge space, but there's plenty of room inside it. It fits.
It's amazing, actually. You can stand in it.
Yeah, I'm 6'4".
And he's right tall.
I'm right tall.
And it comes with a seat as well, and it heats up really quickly. You'll actually, if you do use a sauna already, you'll think your sauna is better than the sauna at the gym or the better at the spa, and it's a real treat. But actually, just go on the internet and put, why is a sauna good for my health? Because you'll be blown away how good it is for you as well.
If you want to go for it, it's £100 off the usual price. 169281 is the item number, and remember, you can use PayPal Pay in 3, 6931 on your first of 3 interest-free payments if you want to go for that. Imagine being able to have a sauna in your home, indoors or outdoors. You could have a little balcony. It'll fit the balcony.
Can you imagine the neighbours? Hey, Shaylee's got a sauna. Look at them down the road with a sauna. And it is such a treat. If I go to a spa or I go swimming, one of the main things I want to do is go into the sauna, into the steam room. That feeling is fantastic.
I said, for me, it's your own space, your own sauna.
So
you're sharing it with strangers.
I went into a sauna today, and that was the worst thing. You go in and you're a bit embarrassed like that. And I don't know what it is, but when I sit down, my body always makes a noise, but not a bad noise like I've done something. I don't know, it's just your leg hitting the actual seat or something. Like, oh, you're just really embarrassed. Whereas this is in your home and private. Now, oh my goodness, a quarter of the entire stock of the sauna's sold out.
I can understand why. And remember, it's really low running costs as well on this. And really simple to set up, to put up and to take down. It comes with that little chair included as well. If you want to get the sauna itself from Vital Plus, 169281 is the item number, and £100 off the usual price. You can see it perfect indoor or outdoor. It's got that science-backed benefits. Like we say, do some research when it comes to how good a sauna is for you. Those cheap running costs, depending on your supplier, 20 pence on your, depending on your provider, obviously, each session.
But it's
and really durable.
Yeah, so affordable. Do check your baskets through. We're busy on absolutely everything, but we are going to, if you have just joined us, get back to the main product on our show, which has absolutely flown. Stock-wise, we are very shortly, I think, going to be down to the last of the stock. 3/4 the entire stock now, sold out and gone. This is Sell Out Katie.
Sell Out Katie.
Whenever Katie brings a product, it seems to disappear.
We get it. Yep.
But this, I mean, this very much talks for itself, because this is the easiest way to exercise.
Absolutely. I mean, look at your legs. You know, that's crazy.
Now, what are we seeing there? Because
right, this is called a passive contraction.
Okay.
So your muscles are working with the speed of the motor. I'm going to turn this off while I'm talking.
Yeah.
And you can see, so what you're seeing wobble is actually, and when you get on this machine, you'll feel it. It's your muscles contracting and relaxing super, super quick. My muscles are so solid. My body thinks I'm running up and down stairs.
You're solid as a rock. I mean, this is amazing to me. And so people get on the board and they go, oh, I'm just shaking. And I'm like, haha, no, grasshopper. Actually, your muscles are contracting and releasing. It's called a passive contraction. Your muscles are working with the speed of the motor. And let me tell you something. Shaylee, I just called
Shaylee.
We're both here.
You could never do that many squats in that amount.
No
just
chance.
No way.
Impossible.
What's happening is when you're working out on the board, and I didn't say this earlier, but you can use any of your own equipment. If you want to use the light set of dumbbells
some weights and things,
resistance bands. With a resistance band, you can turn just by stepping on the band, you can turn it into a cross trainer.
Yeah, because you've got that.
You can turn it into a rowing machine. This little board can turn into some pretty high-tech gym equipment. And guess what? The session is 10 minutes.
And that's what we say, don't do.
And that's your maximum.
You don't need to,
Because again, I said this earlier, but if you're doing an arm day or a leg day, 10 minutes of lunges and squats on this board, you'll get off sweating.
I can feel that.
Exactly.
But
and I'm rubbish at doing
full
squats.
body workout.
Yeah, absolutely.
In a matter of minutes, and we'll show you that a little bit later on.
I can really feel that, like I'm doing loads and loads and loads of lunges, and I am rubbish at lunges. My balance is always a little bit off, whereas that is allowing me to do them super, super, super quickly.
I want to piggyback off one thing you said, doing this in the morning, because it's ideal. It's a great way to start your day, not only for the fact you get the happy dolphins, which I love and I use, but you also are stimulating all that fresh blood and circulation to the body. So you get off the board and go, first of all, your muscles have memory. So they're still working, okay? But all of a sudden you got all this lightness, you know, and it's just like, whoa, this is awesome.
It's like getting the juice in the joints. You're waking yourself up, you're waking your body up, aren't you?
Right.
And when we say normal exercise, we're talking about 40 to 60% muscle activation. This increases that.
To 90, because basically, just to stay on the board, your muscles are working, right? So when you add things like push-ups, sit-ups, lunges, planks, side planks, Zumba, yoga, whatever you want to do, you're basically doubling the result of what you would get.
Brilliant.
Okay.
And you can see that on my arm here, my arm, just because I'm leaning on the machine. Can you see my muscle activated?
I can see it.
And if I stop, it's gone. Muscle activated.
Yeah.
And I stop, and it's gone. And it's as simple as that. It's only when I put it on the machine that it's really active, and it's working my tummy, it's working my legs, and we can show you that on the seismograph as well, actually.
Yeah.
Because I think this is really visual, isn't it?
This is really cool.
Yeah, we've got a seismograph application on our tablet here, and what that does is it reads movement. So as I've been moving it around on the tablet, you can see you've already got all these different movements just here, but as I keep still, it flat lines out, the movement stops. But I'm going to pass it over to Hayley, and we're going to show you that difference that we're talking about when we talk about muscle activation. From 40 to 60% doing normal exercise, aren't we? So you're going to do squats first, are you?
So there's nothing going on right now, bit of a flat line. It was moving when Sean handed it over to me. But if I, not moving, nothing's happening. So I'm not getting fit. But actually, if I start to do some squats, and now it is moving. So that is my muscles activating. That's the movement that I'm doing. I'll do as many as I can there. Obviously, I've got to go down, so I can't do them too quickly. But that's, I'm working out a little bit.
And that's how we normally work out.
Yeah.
Normally you're not having the floor move underneath.
No.
So I'm using about, like Sean was saying, 40 to 60% of my muscle fibres. But I can increase this so easily, can't I?
Oh, yeah. Just when you step on the board and see that you can take your result, if you want to put it in layman's terms, your muscle fibers, you go up to 90 to 100%, and you'll see when this happens.
And you couldn't physically squat as many times as that.
No way!
No way. There's absolutely
Each one of those is a squat, isn't it?
And they're so tight together now. Squat. You just wouldn't manage.
No.
And that's on my tummy, so that's not even my legs, which are closest to the machine. If I go down to my thigh, Wow.
Shake it off, baby.
Now, I mean, that is incredible. I am on level 10 there, and I have got my legs on the outside. If I move my outside in a little bit, it'll be a little bit less because it's not quite so intense with my legs a little bit closer together. Or if I get right to the centre, again, it's a little less intense. And that's,
you can see those different intensities, can't you?
I love this. I don't know why I've never used this. Actually,
you can pay us for that.
I'm going to have to pay you for that. And we're not even actually going through all the different placement of, of the feet and the legs.
Because that makes a big difference, doesn't it, Katie, where we stand on the board?
It actually says on the board, doesn't it? Where I'm stood here, it says walking.
Right.
So that's not quite so intense.
No, those are the muscles you would use if you were walking. And then you go out to the jog.
That's jogging.
Those are the muscles you would use if you were
jogging, but I'm not jogging.
But you're not jogging.
And I'm rubbish at running because it really hurts my knees.
There's little or no impact. Yeah, exactly. And you know what's funny? When you go out to the run, not only are you, if you take the speed up, you're bringing the heart rate up. Your heart doesn't know you're not running.
Yeah.
But that's it. Sneaky. My body thinks I'm running now.
Yeah. Yeah.
My brain is like, gosh, she never normally runs.
Yeah.
But she's running right now. And I mean, that is incredible, isn't it?
I think it's really incredible. And you know what? Bringing that heart rate up and really nice and gradually. And then when you look at that center button or the center LCD number, it basically flips through the calories. It's incredible.
And when we get the heart rate up, which obviously is what we're doing now, that's when we start to burn calories.
Exactly.
Isn't it?
That's the beauty of it, by just using this manual. And I'm going to go back and talk about the basics of it again.
Yeah, I think we should start with from out of the box. The setup's really easy.
Yeah. Plug it in.
Because some things can be so cool. I've ordered fitness equipment, and honestly, it's turned up. I've opened the top of the box. I've looked inside at all the pieces.
And I've gone, no thank you.
I've shut the top of the box, put the teletape back on, and I've sent it back because I thought there is no way I'm going to be able to put that together.
No, and you go back to the gym.
Absolutely.
This, you basically plug it in, you turn it on, and I'm just going to mention it again, very low in energy consumption, which I think is really important.
Really important, yeah.
I use, again, you have the choice of automatic speeds, which is basically low, medium, and high, fluctuating in and out. It is very much like if you were doing a HIIT class. I want to jog, I want to run, I want to jog. Do you know what I mean? So that kind of thing. If you want to get on 10 minutes and just have the machine do the work for you. I like to use the manual speed because I like to basically use the lower speeds for physical exercise. I mean, when we were doing that challenge, it's interesting. Going down is one thing, but when you're on a high speed or on a low speed, it's coming back up and you're fighting that vibration.
Yeah.
Like, whoa. So a 1 to 5 is for fitness. And then 5 to 10 is what I recommend for wanting to burn calories, okay, and massage as well.
Okay.
I want to also stress that in this, the board has different fluctuations and different intensity. So in the center of the board, basically it's like if you were walking. So there's not a lot of movement, but it's a great way to warm the muscles up. It's a great way to start.
Nice.
You go a little further out, hip distance. Now all of a sudden, I'm feeling it in my glutes, in the hip area, the inseam of the leg, so the hip flexors, and down in the inner part of the thighs, the adductors. And if this is a place you want to tone, what's so beautiful about the machine is you can isolate where on the body you're working.
You can focus on your problem areas, can't you? Or you can have that full body workout. And the other thing I think to point out is it doesn't matter what level of fitness that you're at.
Not at all.
No.
There's something for everyone.
We got to start somewhere. We're sitting too much.
It is for a complete beginner, and if you are doing a lot of sitting, if you're not, that active, you could even just sit on the chair and put your feet onto this. But then it is for an elite athlete as well. Elite athletes use this technology. Ballerinas, football players, ice skaters, because not only is it helps with the circulation, it helps to strengthen, it helps to tone, but it is great for that core, and that core is all the way round, but actually that's your balance, isn't it? And that is so important in life.
And this is the therapeutic side of it, because you look at the board and just think fitness. Right? Or no, there's so much therapeutic use for this. The circulation is what makes us move.
If you do have any medical conditions, obviously always check with your GP. We always say that on these kind of shows. But this is so easy, so straightforward.
100%,
Whether you're a beginner like me and you want to just stand on it, sit on it, lean on it, you can. Or whether you want to get that proper full workout that you want.
Double the effect. I mean, double the result. I will stress, you go a little wider. Now I've cruised away from the derriere, the hip flexors, and guess what? Abs. I'm going right into the obliques, right into the front wall, right into the back fat. And when stuff sits there,
it's hot. Why do we get back
go
fat?
away? It sets up.
And like you get a boob here on your back. It's like you got 4 boobs as a woman. You're like, what? Why's that happened?
And you can static work.
Actually, I'll work on that.
But you know what? It's very hard to find those areas. Now, when I take a little micro bend in the knees,
you can find.
Now the upper body is so quiet.
And is there a particular way that we should stand on the machine?
Never lock your knees.
Never lock your knees.
So I'm just standing up straight, but what I am doing is I'm engaging the core, and that's just tilting the pelvis under, and I'm looking forward. I want to stress that too. A lot of people look around and they're talking to friends. No, I want you to look forward, engage the core, and then start to do your workout. It's 10 minutes of having to focus on the horizon out in front of you.
Brilliant.
Really
and
important.
the other great thing, Katie, you were saying about the Max Health website, there's loads of inspiration.
Loads of content, yeah.
There's loads of great exercises, there's video guides.
Yep.
So you can check those all out on Max Health's website. You'll get all those details when you get the board there. There's some text ones here showing you different exercises. You can add in resistance bands there, how to take it up a level. But there's every level on there. You can even ask questions. And then there's video tutorials as well.
100%. And guess what? Anything you like to do on a flat surface, change your mindset and do it on the board. That's why we have the flattest, widest board on the market.
I was going to say, it's much bigger than boards I've seen in the past.
You know what? And that was for a reason, so that you could actually do things like...
You can proper work out.
It's a 360-degree workout, right? If you wanted to use it like a stepper, that's fine. If you wanted to cruise over it and cruise back on, the surface as well, it's not sprung, but it's very soft, so it's easy on the joints. We did a Zumba class.
Brilliant.
We were at the ITV1. We were kind of getting bored. Anybody want to do Zumba? We put in the Bluetooth speakers, and we were jamming and just doing this fun class. Everybody was going crazy, which was so much fun because you realize anything you do on a flat surface, just wrap your head around it. Right?
Yeah, and maximize your workout. You can see that muscle activation that we talk about from 40 to 60% on doing your regular exercise. Well, then it activates so much more of your muscles simply by sitting on it, standing on it, or leaning on it.
And that's the point, isn't it?
Yeah.
You don't just have to stand on it. You can sit down. It's working that core. It's working the arms. It's working the back fat. I'm leaning on it now, and it thinks I'm doing press-ups. So it makes your brain think you're exercising. Perhaps you can't do press-ups. All of a sudden, you can. And again, the wider you go, the more intense it is.
And it's interesting because, you know, I think this would make a good Father's Day present too.
Great.
Guess what? Nothing says Happy Father's Day like an oscillation report. Because it's interesting because guys get on this and they're like, oh, I could do it. And all of a sudden I put it on a low speed and they start doing press-ups and they're like this.
Oh.
Whoa, because coming back up is the tricky part. That's the really hard part. So yeah, again, taking your hands just in different positions. This is the one I love.
We can see the difference when Hayley is in this position, but then you move your hands.
You
I
move your
can't
hands,
believe it.
exactly. I was doing another show with this, and this little kid was watching, and I was like, "Can you all see how underneath my underarm?" And this little kid goes, "Yeah," and I was like,
"Thanks, kid."
Really?
Thanks,
is that
kid.
happening? Come on. But you feel it. And honestly, too, guys, we're getting into tank top season, halter tops.
Summer. We want to be summer ready, don't we? Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, it's all the areas you don't like, isn't it? It's the underarm area.
It's here.
The back fat.
Now, we've got to remind you, price-wise, we've got a brilliant price. It's a 24-hour deal or while stocks last. And the way it's going at the minute, the stock isn't going to last. If you want to buy this with us, you've got such a better price. At Max Health Fit, we just saw it, £799. At Shop Fit, it's $742.99. At Costco, just shy of $600. We've got, well, we're equaling the best price we've ever done.
It is. It's the lowest ever price we've done. It was only meant to be a one-off. However, it has come back. So you've got the opportunity right now to get the lowest ever price. Only, well, I was going to say then only till midnight. That's not going to happen.
I don't think so.
Because the majority of the stock has gone. A lot of stock is in baskets. And we are going to be in a bit of a situation soon where more people are ordering than stock is available. And that happens because our system is only yours when you check your basket out. It's ours until that point. So it means if we've only got 10 of these machines left, 310 of you could be trying to order it. And if 310 of you are trying to order 10 machines, you're not all going to get it. So if you all sort of checked out at the same time, only 10 of you would get it. Doesn't mean that if we get to that situation that you just switching on thinking, God, I want it, oh, they've gone. No, if you order straight away on the website, on the phones and check out first, you will still be one of those 10 that get it. It's the first people to check out, and we'll be in that situation really soon. 24-hour deals always seem to go really, really busy. We get as much stock as we possibly can, but this technology, for so many people, it works. And it works because, and you know, we don't often say that, but it works for so many people because it fits into their life, it fits into their everyday. They can manage 2 or 3 minutes on this machine. The maximum you're going to do is 10 minutes a day. That's all you need to do. So it's not taking hours out of your day to get fit. Just a few minutes a day on this machine can make such a difference. And you don't have to believe it, you know, me, Sean, Katie, so many, Sean, 5-star reviews.
Yeah, the reviews are brilliant that we found. If you do want to get this, you can still add it into your basket, 075248. Alfie says, no excuse not to use it. Because it's at home, I find that the Max Health Fitness Board is just there, which means I have no excuse not to use it. And it's only 10 minutes. Why wouldn't you use it every single day? That's Ollie that we see there. Next up, we'll take a look at Ruby next. Ruby said this: since having my baby, I haven't had much time to exercise. Oh, this is the one we were talking about earlier. I use my Max Health at home in my own time, at my own pace, and the low impact workout is just perfect for me. And that's what it's all about. Now, there are so many of you still going for this. It's all about the price. On top of all the benefits, you've got £420 off our usual price, £129.65 on your first of 3 interest-free payments. Now, we talk about 10 minutes, but we're going to show you, I say we, the ladies are going to show you, it's not my turn, I don't think. The ladies are going to show you a 3-minute challenge, a full body workout.
Yeah, because you can.
But I'm massaging.
No, you've got to get up.
All right, here we go.
Me and you should do it, and Katie should talk us through.
No, I'm happy to do it. Let's go.
You're ready to go.
We're going to do a 3-minute challenge.
Okay.
In 3 minutes, we're going to try and do a whole body workout. So we're going to use all of those muscles, and we're going to use the machine standing, sitting, and leaning on it.
So focusing on all areas of the body. And if you want to focus on one area, like Katie was talking about, you can do your full workout focused on that area.
Yeah.
That's why it's a bespoke workout.
100%. 100%.
Are we ready to go, ladies?
Let's go.
So we've got the clock ready, 3 minutes.
Here we go.
Are we ready? 3, 2, 1,
let's go.
Nice, legs wide. Let's go for maximum. Okay, let's just start with the legs straight. Okay, not lock knees, and just get that toning happening in the tummy. Literally, I can't tell you people, this is enough to get into the obliques and around into the front wall and into the back fat.
Oh, I've stopped.
Oh, I've switched off. That's because it switches off after 10 minutes. I'm going to do the same exercises at the side, but I won't be getting the benefit, obviously.
Now, it turns off after 10 minutes because you're only meant to do maximum 10 minutes a day. But obviously, we're showing you throughout the show, machines are on all day as well, you know, all night as well. So I've popped mine back on, so you're really seeing that work. My legs think I'm running up and down stairs, thinks I'm trampolining, thinks I'm skipping. Sean's doing the same movement as me, but nothing.
Let's get some
nothing happening there. So, I mean, if you did some squats, you'd at least be doing something.
Let's get some squats in. Come on.
So you're using now 40 to 60% of your muscle fibers.
I'm on low speed, it's harder.
We're using about 90 to 100% of our muscle fibers.
Let's just get one leg on.
Now we need to change now.
Let's get one leg on. Okay. You can either come up on the ball of the back foot, or you can keep that leg placed. Let's get into some nice lunges. Try to make sure that your knee, and Sean, make sure your knee doesn't go over your toe, honey.
Okay.
Just to keep everything in line, up and down, really gently. Now, I got one for you. Twist to the right. Yep. And just stay twisted, come back to center.
Oh.
Twist to the right.
Oh, I've gone left.
That's okay, we're gonna.
My other right.
That's camera right.
I have 2 rights and 2 lefts.
One more time, switch to the right. Good, okay, let's switch legs.
Oh.
Okay.
I feel like I'm wasting my time.
Coming up on the ball of the back foot makes this lunge a lot harder. Low speeds, guys, remember, it's harder. Nice.
Right, we've only got a minute left on the challenge, so we need to do some sitting and leaning as well.
Let's go over to the left
twisting.
just for a second. Sorry, we kind of went off the 3-minute challenge.
Okay. Where should we go? A minute left. Where do you want to go? Lean?
Yeah, let's go lean.
Leany time.
Bingo wingos, here we go. Just hands.
And this is a horrible area to work out. The back fat, you can feel your back fat moving. And you know that it's moving those muscles and toning that area. And also the bingo wings.
Bingo wingos, turn those hands in.
Wow.
Really feel it. Oh my gosh. And again, let's just stress, Haley's rock solid. And she's shaking it off there, man. It's great.
And we've still got time to sit, and you think you're going to sit on the machine. Is that exercising? But it is, isn't it?
Not only exercising, but it's also a great way to massage, not massage, but bring blood flow into the base of the lower spine.
And that's one of the things it's designed to do, help you with that blood circulation.
Now, the further you lean back, the more it works that core.
Oh my God.
Less than 10 seconds remaining.
Legs up and out and in and out. Flex those feet and in, out.
Time's up, but I'm not going to tell them. Keep going.
But that is, you really feel it,
breathy,
don't you?
aren't you? It's a proper workout.
Honestly, people
Really on the arms, the legs,
feel it. I mean,
the tummy.
It's a full body workout.
Yeah.
And it's
And
in
that was
the
just
comfort
3
of your
minutes.
own home. In the comfort of your own home.
And it goes so quickly. We were ready to
Totally.
do more
Yeah.
because the time just disappears so quickly.
Yeah.
So even if you just got on it perhaps for your 5-minute, well, they're not 5-minute, well, sometimes they're 5-minute breaks in between your favourite soap when the adverts come on.
It's usually about
Jump on
3.5 minutes.
Yeah, and that is your 3-minute workout. And then sit down and watch the rest
You could
of
do
your
it a
show.
couple of times a day if you want to.
Or sit on the couch and put your legs and feet on it. Or, just feet like a footrest. If you're watching a movie, turn it on.
That's a great
Get the
way.
legs down. You can do that.
Or
as
even
many
a
times as you
great
want.
way to start, Katie, if
100%.
you're someone who doesn't do a lot of
Who's not
exercise.
very mobile.
And we always say check with your doctor if it's something new. But it is about that muscle activation, and it's in the comfort of your own home. This was the first time we came across the machine, and Hayley, you were blown away by the way it activates all.
Well, the
your
lovely
muscles.
thing is it's going to fit into your home so easily, but all of a sudden you've got this plate that's such a good size. You can stand, sit, lean, and as soon as you get on it, you feel, and you will. If you're ordering this right now, honestly, this is your first step to a fitter, healthier you. And as soon as you get on this machine, you're going to feel that difference. You can hear it in my voice, and I'm not doing loads of exercise. You can see there it working my back fat, the back of my arms, leaning on it. Now my body thinks I'm doing press-ups. I'm not doing press-ups, but my body thinks I do. Look at my muscles activating, and all I'm doing is leaning onto the machine. And honestly, that's how it works. It makes your brain and your body think you're exercising. It thinks you're running up and down stairs, and you're probably not able to run up and down stairs, or to the other extreme, because this is for a complete beginner. Stay on those lower sort of levels and just use it for a minute, a couple of minutes a day. But to an elite athletes, rugby players, ballerinas, ice skaters, because it's so good for that core, it's so good for your balance. Fitness is so important, but for some of us it's just, we're not able, are we? A lot of us are frightened to go to a gym. A lot of us are uncomfortable exercising. This is in the comfort of your own home. It honestly doesn't matter what you look like. It doesn't matter if you've just got out of bed. You could be in your pajamas, your hair everywhere, the worst breath ever because you haven't brushed your teeth. It doesn't matter. You're not going to the gym. You don't need to look good. But just have a few minutes on this machine first thing. And the reason I say that, and obviously you exercise when it's right for you, when it fits into your everyday. But I really do feel if you exercise first thing in the morning, and your exercise on this machine is by sitting on it, stand on it, leaning on it, and you're exercising, your body thinks you're exercising. If you do that in the morning, honestly, and try it, that day will be a brighter day. You'll have this buzz. There's something about exercise that honestly gives you this incredible energy. Sounds daft, doesn't it? Because you'd think if you exercised, you'd get tired. But actually, when you exercise, even though your legs might feel a little bit achy, your arms might feel a little bit achy, you think, oh God, I really had a good workout. It gives you that buzz for the rest of the day, and that buzz is like that cup of coffee that gets everything working. And all of a sudden, if I exercise, I get so much into my day. if I don't exercise in the morning, I am sluggish, I'm slow, I get nothing done. Honestly, exercise, it's life-changing. It really is something that we're meant to do, but it's finding that right piece of equipment. And this, for so many, is that right piece of equipment. For so many tonight, because stock-wise, we are, I think, almost 80% of the stock sold out and gone. We are, sadly, I think, going to sell out way before the 24 hours. It's meant to be till midnight tonight, this deal. It's our lowest ever price that we've done. We've matched it. We've done it once before. It was never meant to happen again, but they have allowed it for this opportunity for 24 hours. The problem now is more people are ordering than stock is available. You can hear it in my voice, can't you? And that's me getting my heart rate up. That's me burning calories by sitting down talking to you. Now, if you don't check out, and actually you could check out now, if you all checked out right now, lots of you, sadly, it will say sold out. It's hours until you check your basket through. So even if we just had 5 left, 505 people could, 1,005 people, you know, it doesn't matter. It'll only be the first 5 people that check out that would get it. And we're in that situation. I know you'll think it'll be okay. I can buy it elsewhere. Well, you can buy it elsewhere, but you will kick yourself that you could have got it with us for $379.99, and elsewhere, Sean, nowhere near this price.
No, we saw it earlier on the Max Health Fit website directly, £799. At ShopFit, £742.99, and at Costco, almost £600. Our price, it is that 24-hour deal. It's £420 off our usual price. It comes down to $379.99, and with PayPal Pay in 3, $129.65 on your first of 3 interest-free payments.
Amazing deal. Wasn't meant to come back. It is back. It's absolutely flying. And sadly, lots of you are going to miss out if you don't check out.
You can still add it into your basket.
Yeah,
and
that's true.
If you thought, oh, I wish I'd put it in a basket, you can still do that. 075248 shopontv.co.uk. You can still order on the phone as well and jump that queue. 03333 241 241. Lots of you on the phone already, so if there's a queue, you can still go to the website, or you can scan the QR code that you see on screen there.
We are going to move away from it because sadly, otherwise we'll be selling a product we haven't got. Check your baskets through, and we'll come back if we've got any of the stock left, but you must check out, not yours till you check out. Something else that's been really busy, and this is, for me, such a treat, to go and have a sauna, to go to a spa day and have a sauna, to go swimming and they've got a sauna. I just find it so relaxing. I just feel so much fresher when I come out.
Have it at home whenever
you
want
imagine?
it.
So you don't have to go for the spa day. You don't have to go
less
swimming.
than £200. And this is a sauna that
it's
you can
amazing.
have indoors. So if you've got a gym, maybe you've got a workout room, it'll go in the corner of that room. Or you can have it outdoors on your balcony. It's a great size. It's got a double-sided zipper there that goes all the way around. Anyone we know who's used this says it feels hotter than the traditional sauna when you go to the gym. And do your own research and the benefits when it comes to having a sauna.
Oh gosh, they're massive, aren't they? I mean, you'll feel it, but when you actually look at it, you know, look it up on the internet, the health benefits, and what it says about sleep as well, stress, your skin, the relaxation. If you do work out and you get those tired legs, or perhaps you stand all day job-wise, this is going to just relax all those muscles. Now, it's really easy to set up, and you can actually, if you like sort of a scent, perhaps a bit of lavender to relax.
Put essential oils in there, so the essential oils pump through into the sauna as well. It's a brilliant bit of kit. $199.99. 169281 is your item number. If you've got a hot tub already at home and then you want to sort of...
And it's so easy to set up as well that if you have perhaps got a holiday home and you go there for a couple of weeks, you could dismantle this from home, actually take it with you and assemble it and buy the hot tub. And can you imagine the neighbours say, oh God, Shaylee's got a sauna. And honestly, it's a great size. It's super compact to go in a corner, But actually, when you get in it, it's a bit like a TARDIS. You can stand up in it.
Yeah, I'm 6'4" and I can easily stand up in it. There's plenty of space in there. It doesn't feel claustrophobic.
Not at all.
Even though it doesn't take up a huge space, you don't feel confined.
And the zip is on the inside and the outside, so you don't need anybody there to let you in and let you out. You zip yourself in, you zip yourself out.
And it's got a remote control, so you don't have to get outside to operate the actual
And it's
control
so
unit.
affordable to run as well. Obviously, it does vary, or depending how much you pay for your power, but on a whole, around about 20 pence per session.
Yeah, like Hayley said, depending on your provider. It's really durable as well. A perfect indoor and outdoor. Like we were saying, if you've got a balcony or a decking area, you could have it outside, especially in the summer months. It'd be gorgeous, wouldn't it? So if you want to get hold of this stock-wise here, this is disappearing
This
as well.
would be a good Father's Day present, wouldn't it? Oh my word, You could do a PayPal paying 3 each if there's 3 of you. Please, it is an amazing bit of kit. You will absolutely love it. But again, just check your baskets through and it'll be on its way to you. That little bit of pleasure as and when you want to use it. And it heats up really quickly. And if you do use saunas already, you'll be like, it feels so much better than that regular sauna.
Well, it is that space that's just for you, first of all. You don't have to share the space. How many times have you gone in a sauna and you're like, ooh, I don't want to share a sauna.
On holiday once we went in a sauna where they didn't wear any clothes. We didn't know. We went in our little costumes.
And it was full of naked people. Naked.
Climbing over you to get the seats at the back, which wasn't pleasant.
Oh, it wasn't.
Nothing embarrassing. You're at home. It's just for you.
You can be naked if you want.
Yeah, absolutely. Don't get any splinters up your bottom. Now, do please check your baskets through. It's so nice, isn't it, to have a little bit of luxury, but it's affordable. And it is super affordable. That will pay for itself in an instant if you think of how much you spend to go for a spa day or even a gym membership so you can use their sauna. This is at your home. It's phenomenal. Phenomenal.
It is all about health and well-being for you tonight. The fitness board is absolutely flying out the door. The sauna you've absolutely loved, but we've also got a fitness tracker on the show. This is brilliant. It's also got an extra special offer available for you. Now, we've already got £20 off the price, but automatically when you go through to checkout, it's going to give you a further £10 off, so it'll come down to $69.99. And you've got 18 different sports modes. You can track your steps, calorie burn, sleep tracking, health metrics. You can make and receive calls on there as well. It's water resistant. The other thing is the battery life is brilliant.
The battery life's amazing because I bought one of the very sort of original watches, and mine was, I'm sure it was £599. My watch actually doesn't do anything more than this watch does.
And this is the tracker tracking your steps on a treadmill.
It encourages you to do more. You know, it really energises you because it makes you think, if I could just do a few more steps before I go to bed. You can sort of set yourself goals, and then you always make sure before you go to bed, do a few more steps up and down the stairs and make sure you get those steps in. I really like it as well because it does monitor your sleep. And for me, I was blown away that it made me realise that me eating late at night made me sleep.
Affected your sleep, didn't it? Yeah.
Not so well. I didn't get into that deep sleep for long. I was coming in and out of sleep all the time. If I drank too late into the night, I noticed it made a difference. Yeah. It makes you more aware of what affects your body, I think, which is great.
It's honestly feature packed, and for this kind of price, it's a brilliant deal. 177537 is the item number. You won't pay $79.99. You'll get another £10 off, and that'll bring your PayPal pay in 3 payments down to less than £25 on your first of 3 payments. Check it all out on the website, but let's look at more detail when it comes to the Kendocs.
Are you someone who loves staying on top of your fitness? Do you enjoy checking in with yourself to see how your day is going? Imagine having the power to monitor your activity, sleep, and even stats like heart rate and blood pressure, all in one place. What if you could do all of this and more with a single affordable wearable? Introducing the Kendocs Life Tracker, your all-in-one companion that not only helps you keep track of your fitness, but also keeps you connected. Make and receive calls, receive messages, get social media notifications. set alarms, find your phone, and even listen to your music, podcasts, and audiobooks, all from your wrist. Ready to listen, to track your fitness, and take control of your day? The Kendox Life Tracker Watch is here to help you check in with yourself, whether you're on the go or taking it slow. It's simple, easy to use, and takes just minutes to set up. All you need to do is download the app, pair your Kendox Life Tracker Watch with your Apple or Android phone, and choose your favorite features with the intuitive touchscreen. That's it. You're ready to go. Curious about how many steps you've taken today? It's just a tap away. Trying to stay fit and want to see how many calories you've burnt? You've got it right there on your wrist. And when it comes to tracking your sleep, the Kendox Life Tracker goes beyond just showing you how long you slept. It sends data to the app which breaks down your sleep patterns. Check the app to reveal periods of light and deep sleep. Now that's something cool to wake up to. It's so much more than just a watch. With its built-in loudspeaker and microphone, you can make and receive calls and messages directly from your wrist, giving you the freedom of hands-free talking wherever you are. When connected via Bluetooth, your Kendox Life Tracker Watch is always with you, ready to keep you connected even when your phone isn't in reach. It's the perfect solution for staying in touch anytime, virtually anywhere.
Can you hear me now?
Loud and clear.
Perfect.
Whether you're a busy professional striving for peak performance from the moment you wake up, or you're enjoying retirement and looking to stay fit and active, the Kendox Life Tracker Watch is the perfect companion to keep you motivated. Want to know your workout results? With multiple sports modes to choose from on the app like walking, running, cycling, or tennis, you can easily track your steps, distance, calories burned, heart rate, and much more, so you can see exactly what your workout is doing for you. And for an extra boost to your day, you can set your watch to remind you to drink water, keeping you refreshed and on track all day long. And don't worry about getting it wet. Kendox Life Tracker is waterproof up to 3 feet, so you can track your swim, listen to your music in the bath or shower, and even take calls all without missing a beat. Plus, with up to 250 customizable themes, you can make your Kendox Life Tracker truly your own. Whether you want something sleek, sporty, or playful, there's a theme for every mood and occasion. Whatever you need out of your day, the Kendox Life Tracker is right there with you. With smart features like an alarm clock and more, it's the perfect everyday companion. You can even check the weather where you are. Want to listen to or control music, podcasts, and audiobooks from your watch? No problem. Not only does the powerful built-in loudspeaker allow you to listen hands-free from your watch, Life Tracker also allows you to control what you're listening to on your phone. Play, pause, and adjust the volume right from your watch, whether you're using your phone's loudspeaker or headphones. Enjoy seamless audio control wherever you go. The Kendox Life Tracker even features a built-in LED flashlight, perfect for lighting your way or focusing on those hard-to-see tasks, making it a great tool for any situation. Charging your Life Tracker is a breeze too, thanks to its quick link magnetic charger. Fast, efficient, and hassle-free. And whether you have an iPhone or Android, the Kendox Life Tracker pairs seamlessly with both. Ever misplace your phone and get frustrated? With the handy Find My Phone feature, you can quickly locate your device when connected through Bluetooth by playing a sound from your watch. And if you lose track of your watch, don't worry, you can find it just as easily using your phone. The Kendox Life Tracker is designed to help you live smart and stay active. Simply download the free app, enter your key details like age, height, weight, and your fitness goals, and you're ready to start checking in with yourself right away. Not only does the Kendox Life Tracker display your health readings directly on your wrist, but it also automatically syncs the data to your phone and the Life Tracker app, where you can dive even deeper into your stats and progress. Want to take a hands-free photo from your phone? Simply use the app, give your Kendox Life Tracker a shake, and snap the perfect picture. Great for selfies or timed shots. But that's not all. You can check messages, set drink reminders, set alarms, customize push notifications, use it as a stopwatch, and so much more, all from your wrist.
Great gift idea. Do check your baskets through, and a special offer with an extra £10 off as soon as you put it into your basket. So get onto the website shopontv.co.uk, and when you put that smartwatch into your basket, what you'll find is it will automatically go down.
Yeah, you don't need a code, you don't need to do anything. Just pop it in your basket and another £10 comes off the price.
Thank you very much.
$69.99. Thank you very much.
And whether you've got perhaps an 18th coming up, a 21st birthday, Father's Day, a great gift idea. Now we've got back onto something that's been very popular tonight.
What a bestseller.
We're approaching limited stock on what was a 24-hour deal, but sadly it's not going to last until midnight tonight. It's going to be for the stock we've got left. The situation we're in now is the fact that there's a lot more people trying to order the stock we've got left than the stock that we've got.
It's what we call over-allocating, so more people trying to buy than stock we have within the business. So if you do have it in a basket and you definitely want to get hold of this, confirm your order and check your basket.
And if you've just joined us, you can still buy it, because it is the first people to actually get it into a basket, check out, or get onto the phones and check it out that will get it. Because it's ours until you check your basket through. So even if we've only got 10 left, you can still buy it if you're the first of the 10 people to actually order and check out. The reason it's been so popular is this is the simplest way to exercise.
Well, yeah.
By just getting on this machine, my body is running up and down stairs, thinks I'm skipping, thinks I'm trampolining, thinks I'm exercising like I've never exercised before. Because what actually happens is the movement of the oscillation board creates my body and my brain to think that my muscles are actually contracting and relaxing super quickly, thinking that I'm doing all this exercise. Whatever part of my body I put onto the machine, my body is where what you see wobble isn't wobble, that's my muscles.
It's muscle activation, isn't it? If you do regular exercise, you activate between 40 and 60% of your muscles.
So if I did a lunge, and I'm rubbish at lunging, there we go. Ooh.
So I'm doing the same thing, but I'm not actually moving. I've just got my leg on the machine, but my muscles are activated so much more because of that contraction.
Well, I'm using about 40 to 60% of my muscle fibres. Looks like I'm doing more than Sean, but actually Sean is the smart one.
Always does, to be fair.
because he's using 90 to 100% of his muscle fibres, because what he's done is this.
And look at Hayley's leg now. She's placed it on the machine, isn't it? It is about that muscle activation. It's about maximising your work.
And it is technology that's been around for many years. It was, though, originally used by elite athletes, rugby players, football players, ballerinas, ice skaters, for balance and things, and to really tone that body. Swimmers, to get that real tone to the body. But it was thousands and thousands of pounds.
And it was initially called vibration technology. This is oscillation. So this is about working with your body movement.
It's sort of kinder to your joints.
It's designed to do less impact on your joints as well. That's why it's such a great machine. It's great for beginners, intermediate and advanced. It's great if you want to start an exercise regime. And at this price, what a price we've got for you. So 075248 is the item number. We're seeing here that muscle activation.
And you can see, look at my back. You can see the back fat. The only way to work back fat is to do rowing, to do climbing. I can't row or climb, but if I sit on the machine and lean on it, look at it working those arms. And when I lean on the machine, I'm rubbish at press-ups, not anymore. My body thinks I'm doing loads and loads. Look at my arm muscles activating because I'm leaning on the machine, and that is all you do. Sadly, we're in a situation where far too many people now are trying to order. Actually, we've just gone limited stock. We are well over our allocations, which means, sadly, we've got so many more people trying to buy now than stock we've got. Please, if you want it, check your baskets through. Sadly, if you do miss out, can I just say you can buy it elsewhere. Shall I just show you? Oh, you'll be good. Wouldn't you kick yourself? This would be me. I was like, why didn't I check my basket out? Why didn't I check my basket out? It's now £799 at Max Health Fit. It's now shopfit.store, £742.99. No, I'll go to Costco. It's £599.98 there. Our price, lowest ever price, we've matched. We've only ever had it at this price once before. Wasn't meant to come back at this price, £379.99. And you can split that cost with our PayPal Pay in 3.
So all you've got to pay today is £129.65 on your first of 3.
But check your baskets out. Honestly, it's your first step to a fitter, healthier you, because we're having a bit of a sellout night tonight.
Well, we've got a limited stock on the Max Health board. We've got another limited stock for you. We showed you the sauna only briefly, an indoor-outdoor sauna. This is also now limited stock, so if you want to get it...
Super single figures for this now. If you're all checked out, there is a handful of these left. It will go into the corner of a room, it will go inside, it will go outside. It heats up really super quickly. It's got a great heat as well. I think if you use a sauna already, you'll think it's better than any of the saunas that you've used. Really easy to actually assemble and disassemble. So if you want to, is that word, disassemble?
Yeah.
I didn't. I wasn't sure. I make words up, so I wasn't sure for a minute. But it means you could then take it away to a summer house. Perhaps you go on holiday for a couple of weeks. Take it with you. Perhaps you've got a hot tub outside. Can you imagine getting out of your hot tub and into your sauna?
Yeah.
Or perhaps you've got a gym, even if it's just a room.
Indoor or outdoor.
Yes.
If you want to use it on a balcony, you can do that. 169281 is your item number. £199.99 is our price. That's £100 off our usual price.
Super single figures. It is first come, first served. And do you know the best Father's Day gift?
Yeah, great.
Wouldn't he just love that? And you could zip him in, keep him quiet for a bit.
But he can let himself out whenever he wants to.
There is a zip on the inside and the outside, so you don't need someone to let you. And you can put essential oils in.
Yeah, and this is how easy it is to fill the water tank just outside.
If he needs to relax, a bit of lavender.
And you can operate that with the remote control from inside. So those essential oils that you put in there.
That man doesn't come with it.
No.
There's no men or ladies inside.
Included.
No. But that could be you. If you're quick enough, because sadly, a very, very low amount left now.
So 169281, you can still jump the queue and add it into your basket right there. Now is the time, and whatever you're shopping for, now is the time to confirm your orders and check out. If you have just joined us, however, we're going to talk you through the Max Health board with Sellout Katie.
I'm Sellout Katie.
It could happen.
I think I should be on every night. Everything just sells out. I want to buy everything. I want a sauna. I want it all. I want the collagen.
Now, Katie, you bring us a range of fitness products, really, don't you?
Yeah.
Let's start right from the beginning, because we do have a new audience when it gets to 2 a.m. People either coming in from work or going out.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay, so first of all, I want to just piggyback off of what you said about people writing in going, oh, I didn't get the deal. I was at Ideal Home. We talked about that when I was last on. I had so many people come up to me and go, I could kick myself because they didn't check out and they missed out on the deal.
Right.
So yeah, sadly that was too bad.
But now we can get it if you're quick.
Yeah, because when it's gone, it's gone. Sadly. We'll always try and get stock back in, but whether they will match this price again, I don't know. We had to really twist arms to get this deal.
That price, and it was. I've said this a million times. I never know how to use gym equipment. It's always like, you know what? Okay, and then I get off and don't do it at all. So here's the thing, you get a remote. It couldn't be easier, guys, on and off. There it is. You have 2 options. You've got automatic, and you also have manual speeds. Automatic speeds is the board will fluctuate through low, medium, and high. Very similar to a HIIT program, or if you were with a trainer who wanted to just.
And there's 3 different programs if you want to do. Well, actually, mine's just switched off. So should we go from the beginning? If you look at mine, this is mine off. So it's completely blank. This is how it'll be when you first see it. I'm going to press the on button. There we go. And then I'll do what you say, and we'll be able to visually see it.
Yeah. So here we're going to go manual.
Manual.
boom. And that's, again, especially if you're just using this for the first time, using the automatic speeds, I think it would just be a little bit, I like manual. I'm a control freak. I don't care. It's fine.
And I'm altering my speed now. So what does the speed level go up to?
It goes up to 10. So you've got 1 to 10, 1 to 5. I like to recommend my clients use for working out, for physical exercise.
Okay.
Because I'm telling you, you wouldn't think it makes it harder.
On the lower
mode.
Absolutely.
Much better workout.
And you know, though there's 1 to 10 sort of levels, because of where you stand making a difference, to me there's like 50 levels. Because if I was on level 1 and I stand right in the middle, you can see the movement on my legs. But if I go a little bit further and I'm still on level 1, now I've gone to the position on my board that says jogging, it's more intense. So to me, that's another level.
Legs just a little bit, because the micro bend does take away a lot of the sensations that's happening in the upper
And then if I go right to the edge, which is running, that's still on level 1. And look how more intense it is. So that's level 1. So you could have 3 positions on level 1, 3 positions on level 2.
Yep.
So actually that's more. How many does that work out at? Oh, God, there's 10.
35.
3 on each.
I have no idea.
30.
10 times 3. 10 times
What time is it? I think my brain's
It's
gone.
2 in the morning.
It's 30. I said 50. I was like that. I was like, where did the 50 come from? But it's late, isn't it? But, you know, it feels like 50.
I love that you said the word disassemble earlier. Is that a word? I don't know. So, and also, guys, I mentioned this before, but please don't ever lock your knees. I want you to stand up straight.
So never have your legs completely straight.
Never lock
Always
the knees.
have a bend.
But always engage the core and try to always gaze out to the horizon. I mean, we're talking to each other, but I just don't want I don't want you to feel wonky at all. Okay, when you do take that micro bend, all of a sudden, that wide stance, which is basically every muscle in the in the body working, you take that little micro bend, and all of a sudden, if you want to get in and really get that bikini ready body, and you want to get into the hamstrings and the calves, if you were a guy and you want to get into the shorts, this is the best way to get in, and not just tone. We're strengthening the muscles too. This is why oscillation is used by so many wonderful high-profile athletes and dancers.
You won't outgrow this. This machine can be for a complete beginner, and you could have it on the lowest setting.
100%.
And you could just have your feet and just do a couple of minutes on it a day. Build up. The most you do on this is 10 minutes a day, isn't it?
10 minutes. That's all I'm asking.
But then elite athletes do use this, so it's that piece of equipment that's right for everybody, I think.
Exactly. And you know what? You don't even have to wear fitness shoes. You can wear
as long
socks.
As you've got some decent, sort of shoes on.
Exactly, because
some good
of the
slippers or something, so you don't
with
slip.
a bit of grip.
With a bit of grip, but because the base is so soft that it's fine.
It's
and again, and also you'd feel it more in the ankle joints as well. So just standing on the board, again, the physical ability to isolate where you want to work out in your body.
So I want to work that horrible inner thigh bit.
And you know what? If you went out and turned the leg out, all the way out to the outside. Now, if you turn there you go. Now look at what a change that is.
Gosh, you can really.
You're really focusing on
the
the
and that is my muscle. Can't you see my muscle rippling beneath my skin? And it's absolutely solid, my leg, because my muscle is contracting and relaxing super, super quick.
And it's also, too, working with the contours of your body, like we talked about earlier, because basically you can shift into any position where you're feeling it. Let me tell you something, that's actually working. You're not shaking. Your muscles are passively contracting, going in and strengthening and toning. I didn't even touch on the fact that you're bringing all this beautiful circulation back into the body as well. We all need circulation. You can even get the circulation into the connective tissues of the knees. And
you'll feel that when you get off this machine. You'll just feel. You said earlier, the sort of a lightness. You'll feel this buzz about you. You'll feel energized.
Yeah, that blood circulation.
When you get off, the circulation's been. You feel so light. All of a sudden, you're like, ooh. I feel really good. Doing it in the morning is fantastic. And also, too, you get off and your muscles are still moving because muscles have memory. So they feel so, it's a great thing to do, a great way to start the day.
And it really does increase what you're doing, because if you did regular exercise, and I'm just going to show you me doing some squats, because you doing regular exercise at home, you could be thinking, well, I can do this at home. I'll do some squats. That's working those muscles that you said about. I can do some lunges.
Yeah.
And I am working out, as long as you're doing it right, because it's so easy to do things incorrectly.
Really easy.
You could be working around about 40 to 60% of your muscle fibres.
That muscle activation, isn't it? So
However,
what you want to do is maximise that.
Yeah, well, you know, it looks like I'm doing more. Looks like I'm doing more than
oh my gosh,
Katie.
Check it out.
However, Katie's the sensible one because Kate is on the machine. And if I just did this, from this, 40 to 60% of muscle fibres to this, 90 to 100% of muscle fibres, because it's increasing. I couldn't physically do this, could I myself?
In fact, we can show you that. We've got a seismograph application.
Now, don't forget, we are super limited stock. A lot more people ordering than stock is available. And this is why perhaps you've really struggled to exercise. You never quite get the right thing. Perhaps you've tried lots of different things. You tried to join a gym. You tried to start running. Nothing worked for you.
Yeah.
It's as simple as getting onto the machine, and this will make your body think you're exercising. And we're going to show you that with the seismograph that Sean's just got.
So cool.
And this is on our tablet, but it'll make you physically see what we're feeling.
So basically it reads the movement, so any movement is read. That's what a seismograph's designed to do. So as I've passed it over to Hayley, that's all the movement that you see there. And now you can see, because Hayley's still, it's what we call flatlining, so the movement's gone, or flab-lining.
It is, that's my flab line, because I'm not burning any calories here. Nothing's going on.
Flab line.
However, if I do this...
Watch this straight away. And that's
cool.
reading every single movement. Just by standing on there, it's activating your muscles. It's maximising that workout. That's why I think we've been so busy, that alongside with the price.
And that's all of those lines are like me doing squats. Squat, 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 squat. Now, if I look at my actual calorie count, and obviously it's an idea of the calories I'm burning. I've burnt now 227, 28,
all
29.
the time you're on there. So how motivating?
Because it thinks I'm doing all these squats.
And it's just by turning the speed up. I mean, that's the incredible thing too. When you start turning the speed up on the board, anything above 5, you'll see that calorie count just click away.
And that's a guide to how many calories that you're burning.
This is just my tummy at the minute. If I put this onto my thigh,
further down.
And are you ready?
Change
I'm going to take it down, and you will see.
Amazing.
Even more intense.
It's so cool.
Thinks I'm running up and down stairs, thinks I'm skipping, trampoline. But actually, I'm not stood right to the edge of if I stand right to the edge of the board, look how more intense. So again, it intensifies. Wow. So if I'm sort of closer together, it's a lot less.
Yeah.
And there actually it says walking, so that's like the walking pace. Then I want to jog, a little bit further apart. It says jogging on the board, so you can see. I'm exercising even more. Go right to the outside. I'm running. And I'm rubbish at running, but look at me. I'm the winner.
Yeah, doing
You're the winner.
And how easy is that? You just need to get on the machine, don't you?
Get on the machine. Remember, this isn't actual physical running. These are the muscles you would use if you were running.
Right.
And that's the important thing to know. You're going to get the heart rate into really a brisk walk. So you're going into that low impact. This is how you burn calories. But remember, you're not just toning and firming. Your muscles are strengthening. If you don't know what oscillation is, just put it in your browser and just, it's incredible. It's been around for so many years to get that really quick result, but a safe result. Also, too, remember, you're not on a power plate. You're not banging your joints up and down. You're on an oscillation board moving you from side to side, which is basically, again, very low to little impact on the joints, but also too, it's just a safe way to work out.
And it can be that full body workout whenever you
Well, we've
need
only
it.
stood on it, and you can do different exercises on it. You can really get a great workout on it.
Any of the equipment, anything you like to use.
You can sit on this and exercise. So if I sit down,
my favorite.
Talk us through what am I actually exercising here?
Right. Okay. So I can see not only biceps, triceps, around into the back area, but also if you could see the front of Hayley, if she's into the core, can you feel it around into the hip area, around into the adductors, the inseam of the leg? So again, just by sitting on the board, she's from the hip flexors all the way up to the arms. You're training and work.
So if I take my arms off, it's not doing anything.
Right.
Put my arms on. Can you see that?
Wow, yeah. That activation in your shoulders, yeah.
On. So as long as we put our body onto the machine, we're exercising.
You're exercising, exactly.
And if I leant onto the machine, so if I move again, and then you see me lean, my body thinks I'm doing press-ups now, but I'm not physically doing press-ups. Oh, we've stopped.
I gotcha.
Thank you very much. That's fabulous. But now you can see we're now working muscles like I'm doing press-ups.
And again, you can move the arms depending. Remember, wherever you feel the shaking, this is what you think you're shaking, it's your muscles moving, passively contracting, your muscles working.
And I can feel that.
And it works with the contours of your own body. So wherever you want to isolate and really firm up and tone, just move your hands around, yeah? Remember too, it's a flat board. So anything you like to do on a flat surface, anything.
So your normal exercise that you would do.
If you don't feel like doing push-ups, sit-ups, lunges, planks, if you want to get on and do Zumba, Pilates, yoga, you could do your down dogs on this. I used to use this with my practitioners who struggled with one-legged balances, and so you put them in the center of the board where there's less movement.
And that stretch
I mean,
even
that
there.
stretch is
You talk about massage.
I love the
as well.
massage
It's brilliant
part. It's
for.
the best.
I think we should do a 3-minute challenge. I'll do this next one.
Oh,
because
great.
when we say a 3-minute challenge, what we mean is you can get that full body workout in 3 minutes. You're in charge. I'm getting on the machine.
Come on, Sean, let's go.
Right, so in 3 minutes, because the maximum you'll use this for is 10 minutes a day. You're not meant to use it any more than 10 minutes because it maximises the exercise so much. So you are limited to how much time you can spend on it, and it's 10 minutes a day. But hand on heart, in 3 minutes, you can get a full body workout, and that's exactly what we're going to do. So is our clock ready?
No
we'll get our clock ready. Are the guys ready?
We're ready. We're so set.
3, 2, 1, go. So you're just going to stand first of all.
Yep.
Because by just standing, your body thinks you're doing squats, it thinks you're running up and down stairs, thinks you're trampolining, thinks you're skipping. But then actually, if you start to intensify that and do physically squats, that now is going to work right into that bottom. It's going to work that core. And just keep going down. And now this time, stay down. See if you can stay down. Stay down.
Oh, sorry.
Stay down. Lift the arms up because that'll intensify it working.
Oh, yes.
Bring your arms down. Lift your arms up. Can you feel the difference when your arms are up?
Great.
Now stand or back up, and then you're going to lean. And everything is moving from the thighs, the inner thigh, the bottom, the actual tummy.
Even my chins.
And you know what? If you had your own resistance band, you could step on it and really get that intensity as well.
That's it. You can use, perhaps you've got weights at home.
Yes,
you can have weights.
dumbbells.
As well. So that is our minute standing. So now we're going to lean onto the machine.
Okay.
So if you lean onto the machine first of all, well, I'll do it, but I'm not using any muscles, whereas you are using 90 up to 100% of your muscle fibres. Me doing nothing at the minute.
Boo.
Then if you actually go into the plank position, and that you're going to really feel that on your tummy. And what you could do is go knee down, knee down, toe up, knee down, toe up,
You can even do burpees
knee
on this.
down, toe up, knee down, toe up. Now put your hands central.
Central.
Feel the difference from going there
So cool.
to the outer.
Gosh.
And going right to the outside.
That's
Just
amazing.
really intensifies.
And then,
So
like
good.
Katie always says, turn the hands in,
Oh,
even more intense.
Because then you get right into the bingo wings, kids. I'm telling you.
Now, minute left, sit onto the machine.
Sit on the machine.
Now, if I sit on the floor, I'm doing very little.
Hey.
Wasting my time, I'm not exercising. These guys, smart exercise. Even by
very
sitting.
smart.
Now, lean back further.
Okay.
And can you feel it on your core as you lean back?
Yeah.
Just even, and then
Mom,
start
no
to lift the
hands.
legs. That's it, up and down.
Nice.
It's
So
up
you
to
can do
what you
chest
do.
up.
Do as
Chest
much
up.
or as little as you like.
Chest up.
So if you don't want to lift your legs, just sit. Because in sitting, it's working all of those arms, all of that core.
As you push your arms in, you can really feel it,
Yeah,
can't you?
you could just do that.
Yeah.
And again, you're increasing your exercise. That's a bit like doing the dips.
Yeah. Tricep dips. Let's do those again.
And then, yeah, if you want to, get to the edge. Sean will love this. And you can do your tricep dips, so you're on the edge.
That is.
Like, look at Katie. There you go.
Okay.
And down.
There goes my mic again. What a shame.
He's falling to pieces.
Oh, and then
there. Time up.
Oh my God.
And that was. Hey!
Yes, Sean.
It's all hanging out. It's all hanging out.
And that is your workout. In 3 minutes, you've done a full body workout.
And you're tired.
I've done nothing. I'm sat, but had I been sat on the machine, I would have been working out. So if I hotch over here, are you ready? Come with me. Because all I'm going to do from here, nothing. Here, can you see the movement? I am working out. Can you hear it in my voice? Because this is getting my heart rate up. I'm burning calories. I'm exercising. I'm toning. I'm getting that blood circulating around the body, and that gives you an incredible buzz. If you really find it difficult to exercise, if you're sluggish, if you're slow in the day, exercise first thing, because this honestly will allow you to get that exercise into your life really easily, but get that energy into your life. Perhaps you really do feel you just haven't got that oomph anymore, and you're never going to go to a gym. Perhaps you did try, you joined, and you just were too embarrassed to go. You got there and you felt uncomfortable. It doesn't matter what you look like on this, because this is in your living room, it's in your office, it's wherever you want it to be at home. You could be just out of bed, your hair could be everywhere, you could have the worst breath, you haven't brushed your teeth, it doesn't matter. You could be in your pajamas, just have some sensible shoes on. And honestly, in a few minutes, you've done your workout. If you were thinking about running, you'd have to run for a good half an hour, wouldn't you, to really get some proper exercise? And I can't run, it hurts my knees. This is so much kinder on your joints. If you had to think about going, I don't know, cycling, you'd still have to cycle for a good half an hour. If you went to the gym, you'd have to be at the gym for an hour. And how long would it take you to get to the gym? Your maximum workout on this is 10 minutes. I bet you probably wouldn't even get to the gym. You wouldn't get to your gate to go out for a jog. By the time you've got onto this machine, in between, I don't know, perhaps you watch the news in the morning, it's when the adverts are on. Get on here for a few minutes. You can do a full body workout without even thinking. Because I'm sat here chatting to you, and I can actually feel this. It's like I'm doing sit-ups, but I'm not doing sit-ups. But the machine is making my body think I am. I lean on the machine, it thinks I'm doing press-ups. It makes exercise so easy. And I think that's why so many people succeed with this technology. And the lovely thing is you'll never outgrow it, because you can go up to the different levels, you can use it in different ways. This is for a complete beginner. And if you're starting out with exercise, and if perhaps you're under a doctor at the minute, talk to them. Oscillation boards, they'll understand, they'll know what this technology is. So if you are a beginner, this is right for you. But then to the other extreme, elite athletes, rugby players, ice skaters, ballerinas, swimmers. It's very, very good for the core. And that core is the whole tummy area round to the back. And that's your balance. And balance obviously is so important, especially if you're an ice skater, especially if you're into it, you're an athlete. But actually, every day, all of us, when you slip, do you know what it is when you slip that actually gets you back up straight? Is the strength of your core to stop you going down. That core strength is so, so important. And however you are on this machine, whether you're stood, sat or leaning on it, you're working that core. But just see with my arm, as soon as you put your body onto the machine, you can see my muscles activate. I'm doing nothing but putting my body onto the machine. I'm not physically moving, but my body thinks I am. And it really is as simple as that. I'm doing nothing when I'm not leaning. When I lean, it is. Stock-wise, it's been great, because so many people today, I think so many people, you've changed your life. You've taken that first step to get a product into your home that I truly think will work for you, because you haven't got to spend hours on this. If you can at least spend 3 minutes a day, build up to 5, the maximum you'll ever do is 10, you truly will start to see those differences, and those jeans will start to zip up perhaps, or get into that dress that you want to wear for that wedding, or just actually feel that little bit nicer about yourself. There's something about when you exercise that gives you that feeling of wellness, that well-being feeling, that you've done something. There's a buzz about exercise, and though sometimes you'll think, well, if I exercise, I'll be more tired. It's the complete opposite. It energizes you. They call it happy endorphins. I always call it happy dolphins. Dolphins always seem to be happy, and it gives you that happiness in your head to get through the day, to get things done. If I don't exercise in the morning, I'm slow, I'm sluggish, get nothing done. If I exercise first thing, and it's so easy, in your pyjamas, when you put the telly on before you have your first cup of coffee or your cup of tea, do a few minutes on your board. Honestly, you'll be energised and you'll just fit so many things in. But what you must do if you want this is check your basket through, because stock-wise, we've got so many more people ordering than the stock we've got. You can hear it. I'm sat here talking to you, I'm exercising. That's all you need to do. Check out the features. This is what this machine will do for you. And Sean, again, for so many, just so easy.
You've got that LCD screen that's really easy to read, and there's no big setup. You've got 3 automatic programs, and those auto programs go up and down. It's like having a personal trainer built into the machine. If you want to have it on manual, you've got 1 to 10 on your manual speed. That calorie counter is really
yeah, 306 since I've turned the machine on, 306 calories. Which is amazing. You can actually play your music via Bluetooth, which can really encourage you as well to move more. You've got a built-in speaker. You've got of course, your remote control, and you've also got a really nice long power cable. So wherever you're putting this, in the living room, in the office, it's going to work for you. Sadly, if you don't order it now, you are going to miss out. But don't panic, you can buy it elsewhere.
Yeah, Max Health. You can buy it right now directly.
Oh, I wish I'd bought it with Shop on TV.
Yeah, £799 there. At Shop Fit, you're looking at £740.
Oh, I wish I'd bought it from Shop on TV. It was £379.
Exactly. At Costco, it's a good price.
They do some great prices, £600, but you'll wish you bought it from us here on Shop on TV. And you have got the opportunity. We've actually had a lot of people emailing in saying, I'm so pleased you got it back in stock. We missed out on it last time. Don't be one of those people. Please check your basket through. What you're doing is, in my mind, investing in yourself. And that's what this show has been all about, actually, investing in yourself, allowing you to so easily get that exercise into your everyday and into your life.
Such a great price, massively reduced against our usual price, and if you buy it elsewhere, as we said, it's so much more. $129.65 on your first of 3 payments. If you check it out right now, make sure you get hold of it. So many great products we've had on the show. Limited stock on the board, limited stock on the sauna if there's still any remaining. We've also had a lot of you looking at our collagen supplement. Now, this is just 1 month's supply. The deal on your screen that you see there is for 3 of these, 3 months supply. The longer you take a supplement, the better the benefits that you see.
Yeah, and collagen, you might think, oh, that's in injections, isn't it? They do collagen injections. Well, actually, collagen is in the whole of your body. It's in your muscles, your ligaments, it's in your skin, and sadly, it depletes as you're older. So if you have a look at this picture, that gives you an idea of where the collagen is. It's in your skin, it's in your muscles, your ligaments, your cartilage, your tendons, and your bones. It virtually is the glue that holds your body together.
It's everywhere, isn't it?
But the problem is, you're born full of collagen, but sadly as you age, it depletes. And they say we age from our early 20s, which is very rude.
That natural depletion that you can see there. And the older we get, the more we lose our collagen across all of those different areas that we just talked about. So when you lose something, when something depletes, you want to replace it.
Well, yeah, because when you lose the collagen, you start to see it in your face, the lines and the wrinkles. You feel it in your body. You feel old when you get out of a chair or when you've been gardening. And that is your collagen depleting. So yes, doesn't it make sense if you take the collagen, it can help get that balance back, it help improve all those things.
And what's it designed to improve? Well, so many different things. Collagen, peptides that are in here, designed to improve your skin, your hair, your nails and your joints. In here, you've also got some great vitamins. You've got vitamin C to boost immunity and reduce tiredness, vitamin D to support bone strength and regulate mood. The other important thing with this is every time you take it, it's a 10,000 milligram dosage. That's the optimum dosage that you need to bring that collagen back.
So please grab it while the stock is there. But if you're thinking, hang on, I need to know a little bit more, so easy to take, no taste to it at all. But let's have a little listen to Kat, because she will tell us exactly how collagen works and why this is so good.
What actually is collagen?
So, as you said, collagen is a protein. It's actually the most abundant protein in our bodies. So it's actually in our skin, our hair, our nails, bones, joints, ligaments, tendons. It's everywhere.
So it's a fundamental part.
Fundamental part, yeah. It's what we call a structural protein, and it's like a powerhouse ingredient that really gives us that kind of elasticity and that structure and bounciness.
Well, we were speaking earlier, you described it as like the super glue that keeps us together, is that right?
It is, yeah.
Oh, honestly, we got lots of it. And do you know what, when it comes to enough collagen, there are lots of supplements out there, and you hear them all over the place, don't you? How did enough collagen come about?
So there are 7 of us, female founders, all self-funded, and we're all going through the various journey in our life, various different life stages.
And here you all are here.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, lovely, yeah. And we inevitably started to go through perimenopause, menopause, and we're looking for solutions that worked for us.
Right.
And we just found it really hard to actually find the right supplement to help us. And it's very confusing out there.
Yes.
So we came up with this concept of aging with confidence and not with confusion. So we wanted to simplify wellness, simplify supplementation, and we just took things into our own hands and started to look at different formulas and pulling together what we thought was the perfect optimum formula to help support us.
Oh, fantastic.
We thought if it supports us, it will support other women and of course men as well, with their kind of skin, hair, health, hair, nails, joints, all of those kind of things.
And this is for different age groups as well, isn't it?
It is, yes. So the important thing to understand about collagen is that it begins to deplete from as early as our kind of mid-20s.
Yes.
And it continues to deplete unless you're supplementing it. So it's one of those things that the body is naturally going to decline in over the years. So as you get older, you have less and less collagen in your body. And so a great way to top up those collagen reserves is to use a supplement.
And that's the thing, topping up, isn't it? That's the key thing here. And like we said, this is for various different age groups. And this is a little graph that shows you the depletion here. So we can see it here. Oh, I see. So even after, like you said, 25 years, it starts to decline there.
So you can lose up to 1 to 2% collagen per year. So by the time you get to my age, which is in my early 50s, I could have lost up to 50% of my collagen. Of course, that's affected also by lifestyle, genetics, nutrition and diet. But when you get especially to your midlife with all the hormonal changes that are happening, your collagen starts to massively decline.
Really?
And so supplementation is really key. But like you say, from, you know, it doesn't matter what stage of life you're at, it's always a good idea to be supplementing and topping up your natural collagen reserves.
So it's never too late to start, is it?
Never too late.
Never too late to start, never too early to start. Actually, a big thing now is actually boosting up your collagen
before it's depleted.
Because you start to lose it in your early 20s, so it's a good time to start thinking about it now and always keeping that balance right.
Yeah, the triple pack is the best buy of all because you get 3 months supply for $69.99. 824882 is your item number. There is a single option available just at the bottom of the screen, but the longer you take a supplement, the better the benefits that you see.
A bit like going to the gym, isn't it? You can't go to the gym once and expect to get the results. You do need to take it and go to the gym for a period of time. Same with a supplement. You need to take it. An optimum time is 3 months, so that is the best way to go. Use your PayPal Pay in 3, makes it really affordable as well. 824882, or details for the 1 month supply is on the base of the screen. But we've got to get back to what we've got left of our oscillation board.
Katie.
Because we've been busy on this easy exercise, this board that's going to fit into your home, fit into your everyday, that you only need to spend maximum 10 minutes a day on, just a couple of minutes, 3 minutes, break it up during the day, have a bit of time on the morning, lunchtime,
and it's for every level. I don't want you to think it's only for elite athletes.
No,
it is for elite athletes.
Of course.
But it's also for beginners.
Exactly.
Because it's so simple, isn't it?
It's so simple and it's so beneficial. The therapeutic sides of it with the circulation, you know, and the very little impact impact on your joints. There's so many reasons. If you're vacillating on this board right now, people say to me, what does it do? And I think the best answer is, what doesn't it do? I mean, from literally just standing on the board and being able to isolate and tone different parts of the body because of where the vibrance of the board is to the body. And if it's shaking, that means you're toning that part of the body. So you don't have to look on any kind of thing on a gym equipment. If it's moving, you're working.
It's working. It's about maximizing muscle activation, 100%, isn't it?
Yeah. If you have issues with, you know, poor circulation, you're not getting out, why wouldn't you get this? Why wouldn't you get this and just maybe sit on a couch or sit on a
just
chair?
put your feet on there.
Yeah.
Because what you're seeing moving, that isn't your skin wobbling around. That is my muscles contracting and relaxing super quickly.
It's a passive.
My legs are solid because they don't really stop working.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, my legs, I'm an ex-dancer, professional dancer. I've got really pretty, basically strong legs. And if I were taking the speed up just a little bit, look, you can see.
Yeah.
I don't have a big leg, kids. But it's, you know, the thing is, like I said, if it's moving, you're doing benefits. You're doing and you talked about how, you know, doing this in the morning. It's the best time to do it. You get up, you get on the board, all of a sudden you brought all this fresh blood flow and circulation into the body. And it's really quite amazing, that feeling, because you get off and go, you know how sometimes you get up out of bed and go, oh.
Yeah, you need some oomph, don't you? A lot of people say that. I just need some oomph.
Yeah.
This is your oomph.
This is your oomph.
And even just me sitting on it, I'm getting oomphed.
Yeah.
Because you can see my back.
Wow.
Is this how you get on?
my back working, my arms work. If I take my arms off the machine, then there's no oomph.
Yeah.
Now look at that oomph.
And you know what?
You are proper getting oomph.
So many of my clients, I'm getting oomph. I'm taking that with me too, and the seismograph machine as well.
You're taking it all.
I'm going to have it all. But you know, the thing is, you have to think outside of your thoughts, really. How do you work your arms? Well, you put your hands on the board. That's all you need to do. Just really
because we're used to it being hard work. This is about making it easier.
Anything you do on a flat surface, do it on the board.
Yeah.
And really get to that 90 or 100% result.
Maximize your muscle activation.
Exactly.
This is why we've been so busy. We are limited stock, remember. We've got less than 10 minutes remaining on the live show. Our price is also spectacular. It should be $799.99. There are so many of you with these in baskets, and we have so little stock. So if you do want to get it, check your basket out. Remember, if you buy it elsewhere, you won't get it for this kind of price that we've got it for tonight. At Max Health Fit, it's £799. At Shop Fit, £742.99. At Costco, just shy of £600. We've got £420 off our usual price.
This is the lowest ever price we've done. We only did it for one show, and it was we had to twist a lot of arms. We're like, we have the best price ever. They gave it. We didn't expect it again, but we have got it back. But I don't know if we'll get it back at this price. Yeah. And honestly, we've had emails tonight saying, I'm so pleased it's back in stock. I missed out last time. Because if you missed out, there's nothing worse than looking, I'll get it elsewhere.
Paying double the price or more.
That's it. Exactly. I have never seen that price, and I've said it again.
And you've worked with this how many years?
I was blown away. I was like, this is a mistake? Oh, I can't believe it.
You've worked with this machine for about 7-8 years, or with this company, and honestly never seen a deal like this. Split the cost with PayPal Pay in 3. There are so many people now ordering.
You can still add it into your basket, though. You can jump the queue. If you just joined and you think that'd be great, I want to get that. 075248 is the item number. shopontv.co.uk, or order on the phone. The operators are still there right through the night. 0333 241 241. This is what it's all about. If it wobbles, it works.
Yes. Yeah. Shake it off. Yeah. In the immortal words of Taylor Swift. Shake it off.
Because I'm toning, I'm strengthening the blood circulation. My body thinks I'm running up and down stairs, thinks I'm trampolining, thinks I'm skipping. but all I've done is stand onto the machine.
All you have to do is just start with standing on the board.
Because I could exercise, couldn't I, on the floor?
Of course, that's what we're used to.
Yeah.
Static exercise, yeah? But now you have the ability to take your result of that, let's just face it, 10-minute session.
Great.
Come on, we can all commit
And
to
we
10
don't
minutes.
need to do more than that.
No, 10
No.
minutes. If you isolate one part of the body and did a leg session for 10 minutes, you would get up and go, whoa.
You would feel it.
Because I could do this for 10 minutes, but actually I'm only working about 40 to 60% of my muscle
and when I'm doing my
fibres.
squats, are you kidding me?
You're working about 90 to 100% of your muscle fibres. So all I need to do to be as smart as Katie
I'm very smart.
is that. And now I've gone from working 40 to 60% of my muscles, thereabouts, to 90 to 100%.
And we can show you that because we've got an application on our tablet, a seismograph application, that actually reads movement. So we'll show you the difference between doing your regular exercise to doing exercise on the machine. So as I say, every movement is read on the seismograph that you see there. So all the movement is me passing the board over to Hayley, and then it's going to flatline, it's going to stop and show you there's no movement.
I'm not moving, so that's my flab line. I'm not exercising, I'm not burning calories. If I start to do a few squats like I was showing you earlier, there we go, there's the movement. There's, I'm burning, a few calories perhaps.
Can we increase that, do you think?
Shall we increase that?
Yeah,
that's
take
me
it up.
moving.
Come
Are you
on.
ready? You ready for the difference?
Let's go.
Now, every one of these is a squat. You couldn't.
And look how
physically do
close
that, could you?
together they are.
So cool.
And that's on my tummy, which is probably, the furthest part away from the actual machine. If I was to take that down to my thigh, this is when you say I'm running up and down stairs. This is when I say it thinks I'm skipping, trampolining. Whoa. Now my feet are right on the edge of the board, so I'm at maximum really here.
And look at your muscle.
I can
look
move
at it,
in.
yeah.
Look, and so that's a little less intense, but still so close. I couldn't do that many
amazing.
squats.
You'd never be able to do that on
No.
a surface.
And
There's
this
no
is
way.
why elite athletes use this, because it allows them to maximise the exercise they're doing.
But it is for every level. If you're a beginner
course.
like me and you just want to stand on it, sit on it, lean on it,
Yes.
start like that,
Yeah.
you can.
Absolutely. Anything you like to do on a flat surface, I can't stress that enough. Anything you like to do. It doesn't have to be physical exercise. I told you we did a Zumba class at Ideal Home Show and it was so much fun. If you like to do Pilates, yoga, do it on your board and increase that result. And it's 10 minutes. Again,
And we can see
stress.
the readout is so straightforward. It's so easy to operate. You've got the top of Hayley's head just for a moment. You've got the timer on there. You've got the calorie counter. It gives you an idea of how many calories that you're burning. That's so motivational.
It's great.
And then you've got your different levels as well.
And
so manually between 1 to 10, but you've got 3 auto.
Three alternatives. And now you've got your LCD light, which is turning pink. When it goes pink, you've got 3 minutes left.
Now that's around the outside of the machine because it's so bright here in the studio.
It's hard to see it.
We can't actually see it, but it changes to this pink colour to tell you you're in the last 3 minutes of the workout. So it goes from blue to this pink colour. You'll see it at home in regular lighting.
And that's because you can only be on the machine for 10 minutes. That's your maximum. So it counts down from 10 minutes.
Exactly.
And it will turn off. And that is my exercise.
Yeah,
It's done.
It's done, and it shuts itself off, so you don't have to watch a clock. You can just concentrate on what your exercise program is for the day.
And the other
I love
bonus,
that.
it's got speakers, Bluetooth connection.
Listen, you
speakers
guys, you
going.
can jam to your own music.
Brilliant.
The DJ inside, I can't believe this.
There's the pink.
There's
It's
the
counting
pink.
down.
It's counting down.
I've only got a couple of minutes
Mine
left. We
just
haven't got many
stopped.
minutes of the show
No.
left. We haven't got much stock at all left. We're super limited stock. More people, a lot more. How many more people are ordering now than the stock we've got?
It's just getting busier and busier.
There's 40 people ordering more than the stock. More than the stock we've got.
Yeah.
So you must check out. If you all checked out right now, 40 of you would miss out. And I know when it gets towards the end of the show, more people start putting this in baskets because it is the first people that check out that will get it.
So many people at the Ideal Home Show that came in contact with me. I can't believe I didn't get it. And I'm so bummed. So
now's the time. We've got to say a huge thank you, as always, to Sellout Katie.
I love it, you guys. I have a ball.
We are limited stock. We do think it's going to sell out just after the show. So please, if you've got it in a basket and you definitely want to get hold of it, check those baskets out and confirm those orders. Price-wise, remember, this is a brilliant price. That's the other reason we've been so busy. Should be almost £800. That's what you'll pay at Max Health right now. At ShopFit, $742.99. At Costco, just under $600. We've got £420 off our usual price. And with PayPal paying 3, if you pay online with your PayPal account, $129.65 on your first of 3 interest-free payments. I think it's time to relax, ladies.
I think I'm going to go. Let's
have a little massage. You two have done all the work, let's be honest.
We've all worked hard.
We've all worked hard. We've had a great party.
Probably the hardest work was the machine, because it was doing all the hard work.
I know, that poor machine.
To make our bodies move.
But it's so quiet, you didn't even know it was working.
Yeah.
Now, we could just go to sleep.
Get a pillow and just lay down. Oh, just do it.
Thank you so much for joining us here on ITV1 and STV. Don't forget you can catch up on all the shows on YouTube, and you can catch us on our Freeview channel on Freeview 89.
Check your basket out, otherwise sadly you are going to miss out on something that could be life-changing and allow you to achieve your goal so easily. It does the hard work for you. We'll see you later.
Good night.